Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to another Desfam Tea Talk. How's everybody doing today, guys? Hello, Dave here. So excited to see everybody today. We got people waiting. I'm sorry, guys, to keep you guys waiting today. I do apologize. We had a little bit of a late dinner tonight with the family, and didn't want to, leave them high and dry. Of course, they've been always supportive, guys. But thank you so much for waiting. We appreciate it, guys. We love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully, everybody's having a great week. I know it's been rainy. It has been crazy, guys. What the heck is going on? Tornadoes in Montebello today? What the hell is going on? My goodness. Who's here today, guys? Don't be shy. Come and say hi. Here we go. First up, we got JJ. Hello, JJ. Looks like we got Nick here today. He's excited. Henry, what's up, Henry? Welcome. Who else we got in here today? Just JJ, Henry, Nick. All right. Hey, not bad. Forza crowd. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being so patient, guys. Thank you. We really appreciate it. We'll wait just a few more moments. I know you guys have been waiting, but we got some very exciting stuff for you guys today. We definitely have a lot of stuff to show you. It is crazy. Yeah, the damn world's coming to an end, guys. It's have you guys ever seen the movie Geostorm? I swear, it's just like that movie Geostorm, where it's like, like the world's ending. It's crazy. It is so crazy. And then, Henry said it best. Se está acabando el mundo. Yeah, no kidding. The world is coming to an end, with rain and snow and God knows what else. Alejandro, what's up, Alejandro? Good to see you, my man. Good to see everybody today. Hopefully everybody, like I said, is doing good. Everybody's having a great week. It has been a crazy, crazy day. For me, I had to work earlier today. Been a busy day, of course. And then, everything else going on, and then preparing for this. Also setting up a surprise we're going to announce today, guys, for you guys that are out there today as well. We got a really big surprise. We got Laylee doing her school. Oh my goodness, we have so much going on. I don't even know where to start, where to begin. But yes, it is the end of the world, and I feel fine. Good. That's the way to do it. Yep. If the world's coming to an end, have a drink. Have a drink. Say cheers. It's all good. What can you do? It is what it is. But thank you to everybody for being here today, guys. Thank you so much for all the support and all the love. We love you guys. You guys are the best. Holy moly, look at everything's falling apart today. My goodness. Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure to hit that like button on the way in. Please don't be on the way out. We got a lot of stuff going on today. We have a very special podcast today. Today, we are taking you deep inside the world of news stringing. Now, everybody's kind of wondering, what the heck is news stringing? Well, if you guys don't know, I'm sure you guys have probably seen the movie Nightcrawler, right? Jake Gyllenhaal. Very, very good movie. Basically, a news stringer is a freelance news reporter that goes out at night. Typically, when the news stations they're done for the day or they're done for the night working, and they go on to collect news. They're out there at 2 or 3 in the morning, at midnight. They're out there getting some crazy stuff. And you got to remember, this job is freelance. So when a news stringer goes out and does news stories, it is freelance. So these guys are not, bogged down by company restrictions and policies and procedures and rules. These guys are they get paid to get the shot and to get the hit. Basically, a hit means if it shows up on the news the next morning as breaking news and how many stations pick it up. So that's kind of how that works. It is a hell of a business, super dangerous. Of course, I did it. I did it for a good while. I still kind of do it here and there. It all depends if I get, now I don't go as much freelance. I get more put onto an assignment, and I'll explain everything in just a moment as to how that works. But it's very exciting out there to do this. But yeah, so it's really interesting. There you go. And then, JJ, hey, you get the right idea. There it is. At least if I'm going, you're going to be going with some awesome people. That's right. You're not going alone. And we're all definitely in the same bucket. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And Henry, how's the fam? The fam is doing great. Laylee is kind of struggling through her first full solid week of school. She did it last week. She was pretty good. Now she wakes up with the case of the Mondays. She doesn't want to wake up in the morning. She doesn't want to go to school. So we just kind of have to bite the curb a little bit on that one. But she'll be good. So no worries, no worries. Hopefully the rest of the week will go a little bit smoother. But other than that, yeah, Miranda's out there. She's taking care of the baby too. I wish she could join us today, but she's always busy, guys. But we might get her in there if we get enough encouragement. Hopefully so. Let me know about how you guys are doing on your week on the chat, please. I would love to know how you guys are doing. How's the family? Everybody, Henry, how's the family? JJ, how's the family? Of course. Alejandro, how's Debbie doing? Please, please, please. Let me know. All right. So let's get started, guys. Let me just get some things here going real quick. Momentum, por favor. Like I said, I was running a little late today, guys, but it's all right. Been a fun day. A fun day full of projects. Been troubleshooting all day long. My goodness. It has just been full of just nonstop fun for me. Just crazy stuff going on. All right. And like always, guys, open invite. Anybody want to join me on the chat today? Please feel free to join me on the chat. I'm going to put it up. If you guys want to join and be a guest star, please join me. Let me know. I'll send you guys, like I said, an email, and you guys will be on webcam. You guys will be live on live. So what better way to explain it? Let's see what we got. I'm okay. Been painting a picture for my sister's birthday this month. Hey, all right. Happy birthday to your sister. I'm pretty sure that painting is going to be very, very, very nice. I have no doubts. Very good. Henry says they're good. Val isn't in school because of the teacher strike. Oh, no! The teachers are on strike. I guess it's good because I don't have to take the around the train. Yeah, we know. 50-50, I guess. She doesn't have to wake up early and be exposed to the cold and the elements and the weather and whatnot. But it sucks, though, too. The teachers are on strike, and hopefully they get they get what they want. Teachers don't get paid much. And nowadays, it's not just going in there and doing a classroom anymore. It is putting up with some shenanigans. So, my man, Mickey Magical Adventures. I can't even talk to Mickey Magical Adventures. What's up, bro? How we doing, guys? Hello, fam. Hello. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're about to get started out here doing our thing. We're going to be talking about news stringing, guys. So, basically, if you guys have Netflix, I also would encourage you guys to write this down. On Netflix, there's a TV series, or on Netflix, it's not a TV series. I think it's just a series on Netflix. It's called Shot in the Dark. Shot in the Dark follows about, I think, 4 or 5 of these guys that do it still in LA. And I actually know one of the producers. He's actually a paparazzi with me in LA. And then he would do paparazzi halfway during the night, halfway for the rest of the night he would do news stringing. So it was crazy. So everybody's gonna ask, what is news stringing and how did I get into it? Okay, so since everybody knows I've done paparazzi work, so obviously I have good cameras. I have all kinds of fun toys. Hey, why not go out there too and chase it? Well, I was thinking about doing this for a very long time, and then all of a sudden, COVID hit. Boom. That was the end of that. Oh, wait, real quick. Hold on. Making Magical Adventures. Wait, let's go to JGQ real quick. She was first. Yes, she loves the Scream movie. Since she was a kid in '96, so I'll post once. Yes, we would love to see it. Yes. Oh, wow, the Scream movie. '96. Oh, my goodness, I remember that movie. Wow. We're still in Michigan, hella cold. Oh my goodness, guys! Please stay warm. Please stay bundled up. Thank God you guys are out there. Thank God you're not here in LA. LA is freaking falling apart right now. We got tornadoes. We got hyper something cloud rivers of rain, and God knows what else too. And Debbie, hello, Debbie. Hello. Hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves, and please stay warm. Hug each other. And I know you guys are out there on family business. So, like I said, prayers to you guys. And hopefully everything works out, guys, and you guys take care of business, and much love to you guys, and we're here if you guys need anything. Obviously, we're always here for you guys. So yeah, anyway, so I was getting back to it. So COVID hit, the paparazzi business died. There's no side hustle, there's no side money. Celebrities are not going out, restaurants are closed. But what's the one thing that's still happening? People are still getting shot, people are still getting robbed, people are having fires, there's break-ins, there's riots, there's all kinds of crazy crap going on during COVID. So that's why I said, you know what? Time to step up the game and pony up, and let's become a news stringer. If I can't do celebrity paparazzi, then I'll do paparazzi of pain, of crime, or however you want to, say it. But that's why that's pretty much how it went down. So basically, what does that contain? So what I had to do is I had to go and get me one of these. I already have a few of these, but it's a police scanner, and I got a police scanner, and I bought one for my car. I bought some really cool lights for my car, warning lights, some yellows, and what do you call them? The ambers and all that good stuff. I already have my laptop already set up in my car. I went and got some really cool magnets that says media and press and 760 news, news TV and all that stuff. And just basically set up my car like a mini little office, and there it is. Boom! I'm ready to go. I got my cameras. I got everything I need. Now I got to look for crime. So basically here locally in the area of Palm Springs, it's a very small market. It's not like LA where you have thousands of, crime calls at night or whatever. Here you hear more medical of shortness of, oh my goodness, I would hear that often every single night. Shortness of breath. Because everybody was just having some really bad reactions and really bad experiences with COVID at the time. And that was like when COVID was at its starting peak. So a lot of calls for medical. We're going over the radio, and then every so often, boom, you get a traffic accident or something like that. So I would rush to that area. And I would post up pretty much in the middle of the whole entire Coachella Valley area. So that way I am halfway this way, halfway that way, basically west and east. And then I would get to any place pretty much very quickly. And surprisingly enough, I would actually get there sometimes before the cops or the ambulance or the fire department would actually get to these scenes. It was kind of crazy because sometimes, because I would, pull up the way that I would pull up into these calls, people would think that I'm the cops, and then they were looking at me. They're like, "Oh, you're not the police, or you're not the fire department." I'm like, "No," but they see me with the camera. They just thought that, I'm one of them. But every so often, I would actually get confused with law enforcement or first responders. So I'd have to sit there and identify myself, and that's when I told Miranda, you got to get me a shirt that says press on it, big old hat that says press. Sure enough, she did it for me. So that's what ended up happening. I got a question. Since you saw things, did you see any ghosts during this time? Actually, no, I did not. But if this kind of counts, I did see people transitioning into ghosts. If that makes sense. I did see people die. And yes, we will see that today, unfortunately. Like I said, if I show you something, guys, I'm showing it, all in all. I'm going to show you everything that I have, except for one thing. I really don't want to show you guys, and that's because it probably violates, YouTube guidelines and whatnot, and it's a little bit harsh. But I'll tell you the story, and I'll show you some of the things, but not show you all of it. How's that? So we'll be respectful of those families and stuff because it did have to do with the fatality. But we'll definitely show you that. But all in all, just to give everybody a heads up, this podcast and live stream does contain very, very graphic material. So viewer discretion is advised. And it's not suitable for young children, for mature audiences only. So just a heads up, guys. I just want to make sure that everybody's aware. Everybody knows about that. I don't want anybody, to freak out or anything like that. So, but yes, JJ, yes, I did see a lot of people and I got it on camera, dying. That's how crazy stuff got. And definitely want to show you guys, like I said, want to show you some of these incidents, want to show you me responding to some of these calls. It's gonna be a wild one, guys. So let me just pull up that folder real quick. I want to show you guys. Let's see here. I'm going to do some live scanning too today and see if we can catch any open calls. And I'm going to actually show you guys how I actually did this. And we'll do it live too. We'll show you guys how this is done live, and you guys will actually be surprised. Maybe we can get a really hot call or something going on. You never know. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, all right. So let me show you guys. Ooh, I still have a picture of it. Yes, I can't believe it. I still do. All right, cool. Should I went to Indio North? There's always North Indio. Yes, I did, and I'll tell you a really creepy story about that. Really stupid what I did, but I'll tell you a creepy story, Alejandro, when we get to that in just a sec. But yes, it was. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. But let me show you guys what I used to drive. So here it is, guys. This used to be the 760 news van right here. This is my car, my personal car. Like I said, this is all freelance, guys. So everything came out of my pocket. Everything that you saw here, including this is the company that I created when I was doing this. I called it 760, which is the area code for the Coachella Valley. Now it's San Diego too, but 760 News TV. And basically, it was a company that collected. It was a news gathering company that collected news, and then sold it to local media for stories, basically for publication, so or dissemination. So this is what we did. I'll show you the inside of the car in just a moment. But as you can see, I have the. It was cool because during the day, I used it, to go get groceries, go get milk, do whatever, this and that, and then I'll just slap on those metal magnets or whatever on the side of the doors, and it was cool because it turned into a van. And if you guys, and you guys know, I was a Disney fan from back in the day. If you guys know what this is in the back, if you guys know, you guys know. Those used to be the old school annual pass holders, stickers and magnets for your car. I had one on mine because it was pretty cool. And then as you can see on the top, I did have little warning lights, like the ambers and the whites and the wigwags, because sometimes I would have to stop in traffic for traffic accidents and stuff like that. I didn't want to get run over. I would have the yellow vests, all that good stuff. And then I also had a body cam and a radio. I'm telling you, I was set up. I had Miranda sitting down here, pretty much taking information over a call. I would dispatch my location, like on the radio. We didn't have radios, so we used a thing called I believe it was called Zillow Talk or something like that. It was like a little walkie-talkie radio thing they use on your phone. I mean, it was crazy. I had the Wi-Fi in the car. I was able to look up live calls from the police department and the sheriff's, and the excuse me, not the sheriff's station, the CHP. And I'll show you all that cool stuff in just a minute. But I wanted to show you guys basically what the whole setup was, so you have an understanding as to how I approach these calls and how I got there and all that stuff. If you guys have questions, please put them in the chat. I will be more than happy to answer all your questions at any time. But yeah, so basically that's how it all went down, just to begin with. So that was a heck of a start. Heck of a start. Let me see what else I have on here. I believe those are the other ones. Oh yeah. And of course, yours truly was sitting front seat. Let me just kind of show you what the inside of the car looked like a little bit. Let me show you this real quick. Kind of give you a little shot because nobody believes me when I tell them. But there it is, guys. That's what the inside of my car or the unit looked like. My laptop would be in there. And if you look, these are all the stack of calls going on in the whole entire Riverside County area. I would see these calls as they get dispatched. They would tell you the city, the type of call that it is, whether if it's a medical, an emergency, an assist, traffic collision, whatever it might be, fire. And it'll tell you the street name. Wouldn't give you the exact location, but it's good enough for it to give you all the information, and plus you would hear it on the scanner. So I would put two and two together, and that's how it end up going to these locations. And that's what real news stations do. Listen to police scanners all day long, and that's it. And that's pretty much what they do. So I was doing the exact same thing they were doing, except I did it all out of my own pocket. A little bit more makeshift, and I think I probably had a little bit better technology than they did, to be honest with you, because I got to the point, like I said, where I was getting there before a lot of these people were showing up to these calls. And this is it right here. This is one of our one of the episodes that I used to do. Of course, like you said, I had a press pass, big old digital camera, and I would show up to these scenes, big old car accidents, police chases, all kinds of crazy stuff. And then you would see stuff like this constantly on the streets. This one was in Palm Springs. This was a head-on collision. I believe four cars were involved, 4 vehicles were involved, and I think about a total of 12 people were involved in the whole vehicle. Airbags were deployed. Nobody got seriously hurt, thank God, but as you can tell, the cars were pretty messed up. It was a pretty big bang. I was right down the street when the call came out, got there really quick. And I mean, just to show you guys how crazy this is. So, pretty crazy stuff, guys. Just to begin with. So, let me see what else we have on here. This is on the Twitter page that I used to have. Ooh, I'm going to tell you about this story right here. If you guys don't know who this is, that's the coroner's office right there, picking up a body of a homeless man. They got run over by a few cars on one of the major roads out here in La Quinta area. In La Quinta, very high end, very nice area. Unfortunately, he got dragged. A homeless guy trying to cross the street and basically in a blind kind of curve area. Didn't end pretty. I have a better shot of his body, but like I said, I won't show you that. Just out of respect, and of course, YouTube has constraints. But yeah, we also had RVs catch on fire, so we had pictures of that. I'll show you some videos, guys. I actually got videos of all this stuff going on. Jackie, what's up, Jackie? Hello, welcome. It's about to get good, and of course, I did attend a couple protests. A couple of Trump protests where they were for Trump, make America great again protests, and then Black Lives Matter. I also was there for the ones in LA. Oh man, this was crazy. This right here in the city of Indio. Who was it? Alejandro, you were talking about Indio. This was in North Indio, bro. This was actually right behind Indio Boulevard by the Monroe Bridge. I got the first homicide of the year. It was crazy. I'll tell you the story, and I got the video for that one. So hang tight on that one. But there it is, guys. Just to kind of show you guys what the beginning story is. Just crazy stuff. I'm telling you, if I told you everything, you guys wouldn't believe me. Half the stuff that I would tell you, I won't tell you anyways. So let's see what else. Let me go ahead and switch accounts real quick, and then let me bring you guys the good stuff. Let me show you guys where it counts. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for today's episode. All right. So okay. So this is how it would go down. So it is about 10 o'clock at night. Miranda would probably be sitting right behind me. This is when the Cricut came out. I don't know if you guys remember the whole Cricut cutter and all that. She got one of those. She was making cups and all kinds of stuff. A little side hustle, little side projects, some fun stuff to do while COVID, was out there and really nothing else to do. And, she wasn't, we were all out of a job kind of thing where we were kind of waiting at home to see what would happen. And then I'd be gearing up. I would put on my body cam, put on my radio, put on my my press hat, my press shirt, jacket. Miranda actually made those on the Cricut. She did a great job, by the way, guys. She customized it to the T with my logo and to my specs. She did fantastic. And then I would have like the yellow, the yellow traffic, Caltrans jackets, the whole thing. It was awesome, and I'd be ready to go. Boom. My cameras are charged. My laptop is good to go. I would set up. I would log in my driveway, and then I would head off to a midpoint, like I said, in the valley, where I would just stage for calls. And I would turn on the police scanner and listen to the police calls and see what would come in. Unfortunately, most of the state of California and everything here in Riverside County, the police and first responders radios are encrypted, which means is they are not able to be picked up legally on a scanner, on a commercial scanner. They have to be specially programmed to pick those up. So I would listen to police. The only police I would listen to would be Highway Patrol because they have a lot of conversions on the radios. It's a big, long, nerdy story about radios and stuff, but they're still working on an analog signal. So I was able to pick up their calls if they're only nearby, within like a mile or two range. But yet, and then if you're close enough as it is, you'd also hear their base office send out calls. So sometimes you would be able to hear the officers talking together. So that's how you know the CHP is close by, because you can hear them talking to you. So or talking back and forth to each other, replying on the radios. And I would have all their radio frequencies programmed already into the scanner in my car. I would have actually 4 scanners. I would have one main one in my car. It'd be wired up to the sound system. I did it all myself. I Bluetoothed it in. There'd be another one going through the Bluetooth and through the sound system, and that would be fire. And then the other one would be handheld, which is like CHP and other channels. Railroad Police would be on there as well. And then depending on what radio or what part of the city this radio came from, that's how I would know where to respond to this call. So that was the cool part about it. Let me show you this video real quick. Kind of Gives you a quick introduction. Let me see. Fast forward a little bit. Here we go. Right here. Let me put this to the side real quick, guys. Let me hide the chat real quick. Make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Oh my god, look how handsome I looked. So here we go. So this is me posting up on the side of the road just for a little bit. Kind of did like a live or whatever. I'll send you guys also the link to my channel so you guys can watch these videos raw on your own time, guys. And but I'll show you some of the cool stuff. So this is basically my press pass. Here, let me show you my press pass once again. So I did have a press pass. You can't create them yourself if you obviously belong to an agency, which I created my own. So I created my own press passes. There it is. And trust me, it works. This thing right here that you're looking at right here, the same as the police have. These are body cams. So if anything were to happen to me out on the streets, as soon as I walk out of my car, it gets activated, it turns on, and then it records the whole entire time. I have about 160 something hours worth of filming time that this thing records on 1080p. It was awesome. It was fantastic. Sometimes I would interview people, or people would ask me questions, or I would get information from some people, and I wouldn't be able to figure it all out or write it all down. So that way, when I'm writing the story to these videos to submit it to the news agencies, I would miss a key thing. So I would just review the video real quick, and boom, there's the answer. Those things are fantastic. Every law enforcement police officer has that currently in the state of California, and I had one too. So just in case anything that had happened to me is on camera. So there it is. And like I said, man, I see you. Look, pretty cool. That thing was recorded at night. It was awesome. So yeah, it'd just be a walk-in camera. I wouldn't miss a beat. But yeah, these things are freaking awesome. A little pricey, like I said. I did invest quite a few bucks into this whole entire adventure, because when I do something, guys, I go full on. I go serious. I don't have acid. Like I said, I had this hat, but especially done for me. Miranda did my jacket for me. Customized it, and also the shirts and everything else that goes inside. So let's take a look inside the unit, what it looks like. I know it's a little dark, guys. I'm sorry, but I'll do my very best to kind of explain it all. Oh, here's the jacket. Here we go, that I wore, like I would wear during traffic accidents or during fires. So that way, because the desert is extremely dark, and I'm wearing obviously dark clothing to stay kind of inconspicuous. So obviously I would wear this for just safety reasons. Especially on the road and stuff like that. If the CHP wear it, I wear it too, just to be respectful and to be safe as well. I want them to handle their call. I don't want to become the call. So that was the rule of thumb. All right. And of course, yeah. Okay. So Miranda thinks I'm an idiot. And I want to see you guys raise your hands on the chat. Yeah. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Miranda thought I was a freaking idiot for doing this. But you know what, though? That was the smartest thing I've ever done. Okay, this right here, guys, is a SWAT tactical helmet. These are the same helmets that the LAPD wear. And I bought this during the LA riots. Not the Rodney King riots, but the riots that happened in LA with the George Floyd and Black Lives Matter and the whole Trump and all that stuff. And you know how they were like freaking, they tore up like Hollywood, and they were tearing up downtown LA, and they're having all these little mini riots everywhere. And I mean, the city looked like something out of like a Gotham movie, out of like a Batman Chaos movie. Miranda said I was an idiot for buying this. Who says Miranda's an idiot? Or no, who agrees that I'm an idiot for buying it, or that was a smart investment? So let's take a little poll. I want you guys to do a little poll for me, if you guys can, please. I want to see who thinks I'm an idiot. Because this was like the longest debate ever between me and Miranda about who was right and who was wrong. Hold on, let me do a poll, guys. Let me do a poll. Hold on one second. Let me do it on the original chat. So here we go. Let me see. Smart. Was it a smart buy? We'll put yes or no. Here we go. All right. Should be live. There it is. Please answer, guys. It would really help me out if you answered it. Let's see. Actually, did you guys see the video of Batman actually showed up? You know what? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. LA is freaking awesome like that, where you just never know what kind of shenanigans you run into. Look at this. Everybody's saying 100% to yes. Oh, wow. All right. Well, we only got to, what, 2 votes? Come on, guys. It's in the chat. Vote. Vote real quick. If you think that it was a smart buy, it was a smart purchase, I would really love to know. For sure. I'm going to close the poll up in just a minute. But yeah, so anyways, let me move on with the video. So that was pretty crazy. All right, let me show you guys what the lights look like. Look how cool! I had really cool wig wags. They were super bright. The ones on the top of the vehicle. Oh, by the way, I had the special tires too. Put on the all-terrain tires as well. But there it is. Those are, yeah. Be careful with the strobes, guys. And also, I had wig wags on the back window as well. And of course, Miranda did all that customized. What do you call it? Acrylic? I don't know what the hell it's called. She did it. All right, here we go. So we're ending the poll. Everybody said yes. So I won that one. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Oh my goodness. Yes. SoCal, what's up, SoCal? Hey, welcome, guys. We're just getting into the deeper things. We're just barely getting started. We're gonna show you guys. This is what we're showing you the unit. Sorry, it's a little dusty. I think I came from a call in the middle of the desert where I found a burner car. No, and I'll explain to that. I'll show you guys that video. And then I decided to do this like at 1 or 2 in the morning. An empty parking lot. So the homeless people and the crackheads were looking at me all funny. They were trying to see what the hell I was, or whether if I was a cop or not. But obviously, I have yellows and whites. You know, there you go. But yeah, definitely very visible, and you can see the extra antennas for the extra scanners and stuff like that I had. I did have external antennas outside my car to pick up those signals, and trust me, they pick them up far away, even from the coverage area. I could still receive calls like halfway to San Bernardino in Riverside County. It was crazy, and sometimes in LA. I can only pick up the calls because San Bernardino County Riverside County is so close to LA County that I can still pick up some of these calls. It was crazy, but I had extra antennas on my car, obviously for all the for the extended police scanners that I had picking up signal, the Wi-Fi, and all that other stuff. So let me show you what it looked like on the inside. Right there, I'm pointing to it right now. That this is the scanner that I have currently sitting on my desk, but I also have another one tucked underneath my laptop. There it is. Showing you guys how the laptop was strapped. And I actually strapped it up even, I doubled it up with Velcro just in case, because I would hit some of these corners a little hard. The laptop would go flying sometimes when I hit the corner. So I make sure I had it all nice and tidy. As you can see right underneath, I know it's a little hard to see. Oh, there it is. You can see one of my scanners right here, currently scanning on the bottom. It's tucked away underneath of the laptop. So and it was cramped up for size. And then right here, it's probably a little bit tough to see in this area right here on your lower right hand corner, but that was where the speaker would be and the control panel for the lighting that I would have. And then of course I would have like the regular 3-prong connectors hooked up into the car, set up, ready to go. I would have my production bag ready to go, sitting shotgun for note taking. I would have my extra microphones, batteries, whatever you need, whatever it is. And of course I had the Wi-Fi broadcasting in my car as well too. That I had a little hotspot thing, whatever, that had broadcasting, and it was awesome. I would pay like $10 and that thing would run for like a month, 2 months. Didn't cost me nothing to have Wi-Fi, and I had it on my phone too in case I needed it. And I'm gonna actually show you guys this website and all this information, how I got these calls in a little bit, and maybe let's see if we can find any cool calls or whatever that might go out. So while we're doing our broadcast today, but all right. So anyways, oh yeah, and then I also have my own. I would have my own dispatching setup as well too, my dispatching framework, where if I get dispatched to a call. The call, and it was tagged for basically it was tagged as a code 3 call. I would create a code because I'm a little bit of a computer nerd. So what I did was I kind of did a little bit of I don't know how you would call it, a little bit of finagling, and created some code. And then basically for every code 3 call, which is an exigent circumstance code where cops are rolling lights and sirens, that call would get directly transported to my laptop, and it would come up as a call. So just like the police, I'd show the time that I got there so I can record the time. I can write information on my cell phone and it'll go straight into the cloud. Basically, I would have all my information on that call. I can do screenshots. I can do all kinds of stuff. I can take snapshots, photos, send quick videos of snapshots of the incidents in case I have 4 or 5 calls stacked up in one night. I'm telling you, I was set up. I was, if anybody wanted to join me, wanted Enterprise, you guys would be ready to go. Look at my camera. Look at the size of that thing. Holy crap. And I would actually be able to broadcast live if I needed to, directly from the scene onto my car, from my car into the World Wide Web, onto my website, and I can actually stream into the news stations if they were to tap into my VPN. We can use stream live. That is, if it was like something crazy. So that was awesome. Microphones, I had all that set up. Crazy lighting, crazy microphones, wireless microphones. I also had a thing for my cell phone as well, so I can do my lives from there. Just high end equipment. And yes, there is some lingo I'm going to teach you guys. JJ, you are on it tonight. I love it. So yes, of course, I'm going to teach you guys some lingo. I'm going to show you guys some police code in just a little bit too. But there it is, guys. So okay. So showed you guys the lighting, the antennas. What else? My double chin. All right, I think we're good. All right. So now let's show you guys some craziness here. Let's start off something a little gentle, not too crazy. But show you definitely a call in progress. Something really, really wild. Okay. Let me show you. Fourth of July weekend. Okay, so 4th of July weekend was a crazy weekend for us. Definitely a lot of fire calls. People were doing a lot of burning their own illegal fireworks. And if you live in LA, you know what I'm talking about, right? It was crazy. So basically, a call came out of a brush fire in the city of Indio. This is actually the city of Coachella. And look at it, guys. I actually caught the flames. I got there before the fire department did. You guys see any fire department there? No. I'm sitting there filming the whole damn thing like if I was a fire department. Look at this. Large, huge flames. Looks like it was set off by a homeless encampment in the desert area. But this is in between 2 buildings and then a highway, which is Highway 86. And it took about 7 fire engines, 36 crew, a fire tanker, and a incident commander to put down this flame. It took them about an hour to kill it. Minor damage to property, of course, and to a billboard. Nobody got hurt. Let me kind of fast forward a little bit because I'm showing you a bunch of these flames dancing. And here you go. Fire department shows up. So I guess some stock shots of that. Get some really cool footage of them putting it out. And they drove up right up to the fire. These guys are heroes. I'm telling you, these guys are freaking crazy. So this is one of my first calls, guys. Oh, and I guess this was like an RV park. And this is something you don't see every day, but what they did here, let me rewind it just a little bit just to show you guys the sparks. It was pretty crazy. They were cutting the locks off of this private property so they can get into the backyard of this property, and they were trying to access it so they can water it down. So they finally got into it. They cut the locks with this like cool firefighting machine. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, look how close I got. I actually got into the dirt. I was out there. I could feel it. It was hot. It was 4th of July. It was humid either way. But look at those flames dancing, guys. That's how close I got to this fire. It was cool. Then they had the tribal police out there and stuff. By the way, if you guys are wondering, yes, I used to work for them. I used to be an officer with that exact tribe and everything. Remember when I told you guys that I used to do that? That's how I know some of this police lingo and all that. There it is. So there's your answer. In case anybody was curious. All right, so let me show you a little bit more of the fire. Let me show you some more calls. This is them about 3 hours later, or no, about an hour later. Excuse me. Of course, you have to get the street sign. These are all stock shots and some really cool shots of the firemen out there just doing their job, working, hustling. Got some really great night shots. My camera does very well in the night. I was really surprised. This is the first time I ever took it out to use in this kind of circumstance, and like, dead fire, dead night, no lighting, nothing, and it just does amazing. So I'm very surprised. This is pretty cool. They were using one of the special tankers, the water tankers, to water down the area with the pressure hose, and you can see it. It was just crazy pressure line. There it is. So not bad. One of the first calls, nothing too crazy. Cool, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is 4th of July. Starting to get a little crazy out there. and stuff. Let me bring you to another one that was pretty crazy. Let's bring it to. Let me see. I want one that has a really good visuals for you guys. All right, you know what? I'll tell you about this one. This one's actually very, very sad. So, I'm sitting in the exact same position. Wait, hold on 1 second. Wait. Here we go. Was there a time they told you to leave? Yes, absolutely. But because we have the right to press and to media, they cannot make me leave unless it's a crime scene. Since that they would consider that as a natural disaster, a fire like that, they have to let me there. And that was that. So they would tell me to leave. All I had to just do is just grab my camera and figure out a better angle. So it was that's just the way it is. So yeah, good question though. Good question. So okay, so I was sitting. This one's a sad story, guys. And this one, I wish I could show you all of it, but I will explain what I saw, and I will explain kind of what we're watching. But this, like I said, once again, viewer discretion is advised. This is where things get a little rough. It gets a little on the edge. So hang on. So I was, like I said, I was sitting here at this desk. It was about maybe, I don't know, close to 11 o'clock, midnight, maybe. Me and Miranda, she was sitting behind me, working on her arts and crafts stuff. And all of a sudden I hear these tones come out of the radio. When the tones come out of these certain tones, when it's 1 tone, 2 tones, 3 tones, 4, like basically 6 or 7 tones consecutively, that means that they're launching all these resources to a call, which is like a fire or something crazy like that. Well, lo and behold, it was a major traffic accident. I believe it was one vehicle rolled. It had 7 victims in it, and the victims were ejected. And they were just basically about a mile away from my house. That's where it got crazy. So I get out there. That's all the information that I'm hearing. I'm hearing that 2 victims were in grave condition. They already had fatalities. I said, this is going to be a good call. Unfortunately, a good call to me involves, the sadness of death, guys. And please don't take me wrong. I have all respect for people's lives. But, in terms of speaking of what's going to work, or what's, I guess, a viable product for me to go in and document, that would be it. And unfortunately, like I said, I was very saddened by what I saw, not just because of the fatalities, but let me explain the circumstances. So let me kind of show you the video. Like I said, viewer discretion is advised, guys, please. So this is a double fatality. Now let me kind of pause the scene here and show you what we're looking at. This is the white SUV that flipped over. It was reported that it flipped over about approximately 5 to 6 times on the freeway, going at full speed at about 70 miles an hour. As you can see, the fire department is taking care of 1 victim here. There's a body of a victim here. There's another body here. And here's a helicopter. A helicopter landed literally on the freeway in the center lane, in the number 2 lane, to pick up one of the victims that were in critical condition. And they were transported immediately to one of the local hospitals. When I got to the scene, guys, let me tell you, it was complete chaos. But much respect to the first responders, fire department, and to the police department, and to the CHP. They were out there, trying to save lives, seeing what was going on. And this happened on the I-10 freeway near Cook Street. It was just crazy. Unfortunately, the kids that were involved, there was kids, two children. I believe one was the age of, I want to say 7 years old, and the other one just maybe a few years. They were ejected, and unfortunately, they were deceased when I got there. How do I know? It was because when I got there, I saw the bodies laying laying right here, lifeless, before they got the tarps to cover them up. They were in the process of covering them up and taking the pictures, and of course there was the other victim that was still inside of the car right here. You can probably see that a little bit right here in this area. Here, like I said, here was one of the victims, and yeah, it was just terrible. And then I will never forget this, guys. This was probably the most impactful moment. As I lay my sticks down, which is my tripod, to start filming, and I start getting the action of the helicopter that was there and the vehicle, and of course the whole entire scene, I look over to the ground right over there, and an officer stops right in front of, or kind of like to the side of me, and he starts getting his he has like this spray paint like in bright yellow or orange, and he starts making a circle around something, and I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't pay too much attention to it because I was just, trying to get set up with my camera, trying to focus, trying to get a good shot of the panorama of the whole entire, incident, and kind of assessing what is going on, what's the action shots and whatnot. Unfortunately, one of those kids' foot was amputated during the accident, and that's what I was looking at. I do have footage of that, but I will not show you guys. Unfortunately, like I said, it just not respectful to the families, and of course, it was a minor. But yeah, it was pretty heavy. Didn't expect it to be stepping on body parts. But that's just the reality. And of course, if you probably see right here too, there's more body parts right here. I probably should have done a better job of blurring this out. As you can see, this is a kid's car seat that was there. Some of the kids' stuff, pañalera. I believe in Spanish, it's like a diaper bag that's right here. Some of the kids' clothing's right here. Like I said, the other body is right here, right next to the defib that's sitting right here. Yeah, that was a hell of a call to go to, guys. I'm telling you right now. Let me kind of do a fast forward a little bit, just kind of show you guys what the scene is, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. But like, this is where shit got real. I'm telling you that right now. I have a 4-year-old daughter. Well, she's going to be 4. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so this is one of the bodies right here, one of the kids, and unfortunately, this is the other one. They just basically, the fire department just pronounced this a young baby. This was the 3-year-old, I think, deceased. Right at that time, and you can tell the demeanor and the look on these firefighters that they're just pissed off. They're just upset. It's sad. It's sad. So it's just like I said, guys. It's grueling. But it's life. It's honestly sad that they perhaps went too fast for this to happen. If anything, I hope that they didn't suffer as much or that they didn't feel it. The incident, that their passing was very quick and swift and painless. That's just all I pray. And at some points, guys, you can actually see a hand and the foot when the wind would pick up the sheet a little bit. Of the body that was right there, and then that's when the firefighters out there pointing at the officer if he can get a photograph of this victim, because obviously they just deceased. This is one of the victims. The other one, I believe, I don't know if it's this one or not. This is the one that got transported on the helicopter, via helicopter to the hospital. And here, I want to show you something else that's really emotional, guys. I don't know if you guys can see this, but on your upper right-hand corner, I don't know if you guys see that arm right there. These are 2 people, I guess, that witnessed the accident or were someone involved, and they were just completely distraught. They were crying. It was just bad. It was just bad. You could tell they were crying. They were losing their shit. Nobody's prepared to see anything like this, guys. And of course, like I said, guys, I'm sorry. Viewer discretion is advised, but yes, her face is very bloody. She did take head trauma, as you can see, and I filmed it all, guys. I try not to get too close up. I respect. I just want to get the overall story that a victim's being transported and then show her face. And here's the other victim being transported on the helicopter. Like I said, just a few feet away from the vehicle in which she was ejected. She was ejected a good maybe 50 feet into the dirt area next to the train tracks almost. That's where they picked her up at. Here's a shot of the victim being loaded in. I'm sorry, guys, for all the shakiness. It was windy that night too, so I'm fighting with that and the wind of the helicopter, and of course the adrenaline and the nervousness, and of course I was just a little bit shaken up too. I wasn't expecting to see all that. It was a horrific accident. But that's just life, guys. Unfortunately, and it has to be documented. It's news. Unfortunately, good news is bad news. Here's the helicopter taking off. And there's the CHP officer right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just kind of broke away a little bit. They are taking pictures of the deceased, and they removed the blankets. Just like I said, out of respect, I didn't film that. I rather filmed the helicopter leaving. A little bit more emotional shot. There it is. And I'm going to show you the rest. And here they're photographing the scene of the victims. And yes, that is bloodstained, unfortunately. Very sad. Very, very sad. And I believe the mom was the one that got transported with the helicopter. And this is, like I said, the passerbyers, or I don't know if they were the witnesses or people that were involved in the accident, or they got hit or something like that. I'm not sure. But as you can see, they're crying. They can't believe what they're looking at. They're just like trying to, they're just, in a really bad spot. And they're talking about how many times, look, it rolled over. You can kind of read like their body language a little bit. And what I did, like I said, I tried to get a big old pan shot of everything. Traffic was backed up. This is crazy, guys. This is what I did. This is what I used to do during COVID. Get stuff like this all the time. Trust me, just because there's a pandemic doesn't mean that accidents and doesn't happen, that people don't die, and just dumb shit happens all the time. There it is right there. There's CHP right there. They're starting their investigation. They're moving up their units. They're going to close up the road. They're going to start pushing people out. I don't know how they're going to. I don't even remember how the hell I even got out of the traffic, to be honest with you. You can see how far away I parked from the accident. And that was the other thing too. I was very technically smart. I would park my vehicle very far away. Well, not very far away, but at a good distance from the incident, to allow emergency vehicles to be able to make it through, and park and do whatever. And of course, these officers are going back there to go and look for the skid marks, the start of this whole entire incident, beforehand. And there it is right there. To be honest, this is educational. I don't even know this existed, this sort of thing. Yeah. It's crazy, brother. Yeah, or sister. It's crazy stuff going on, I'm telling you. So, and there it is. I guess there's part of that call. So yeah, I'm telling you. So this is just scratching the surface of all the action shots that I got. I got some other crazy stuff going on too. Let me show you some other stuff as well. I got a lot of hit and runs. Let me show you this car burning. This is gnarly. Okay. So, Alejandro, remember how you said, bro, that go to North India? Okay, so I get a call of a car fire going on, and this is in, I believe, Thousand Palms area. It's almost North India, kind of ish, whatever. I think it's probably, maybe going at it. But I get there, and it's in the middle of nowhere, literally of nowhere. There's a car, a brand new Cadillac. I mean, it was a Cadillac that was on fire in the middle of the desert. And it just got set on fire. I just saw the whole thing just blaze up. Middle of the desert, you can hear coyotes as I'm walking through the desert. And I'm walking through the desert because I have a Prius, and obviously the fire department has a fire truck, so they can go off road, no problem. I couldn't go off road. The road was a little nasty out there. I don't want to get stuck and had to push my car, so I had to basically park far away, and I would say probably close to a quarter mile, and go out there and film this whole incident. And as you can see, the firefighters are actually putting out the fire. It was pretty crazy. They got there. They weren't surprised to see me. Here, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. You can tell, though, it is a car that's definitely on fire. And then as I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is crazy. This car is probably stolen. They probably used it in a commission of a crime. And they dumped it here, and they're burning it for evidence, obviously, right? They don't want to get fingerprints or nothing. But there's always a question of who's in the trunk. There could be somebody in the trunk. They call him a crispy critter. You never know. So, or there could be somebody that, maybe a homicide that they're covering up, and they have to, extinguish the fire first before they look inside the vehicle to see if there's anybody inside of it. That gets pretty crazy. And then I thought, sitting here about this moment or so, I thought to myself, shit, I got here right when this car started catching on fire. They barely called the cops, and I got here within 3 minutes. So the car was barely burning for no more than 5 minutes before it got here. I'm like, the suspect's still out here? And I only got a little pocket knife in my pocket, and a camera. And I'm in the middle of the desert with nobody out there to protect me, and the fire department doesn't even know I'm out there yet. They haven't noticed me. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm using long shots because I'm still far away. I'm still in the desert somewhere. But I just posted up because I don't want to miss the action shots. Later, I'll give you a good example. Look how far away the fire truck is still to the incident. And then once I get a little bit closer, now you can kind of see how close it was. And this is when they're opening up the trunk to see if there's anybody inside the trunk. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I got the worst feeling ever because I felt like somebody was watching me. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, I bet you the suspects are still out there, or they're watching the whole thing take place, and I'm here all alone. So I was like, you know what, I'm getting the hell out of here. So the fire department's about to, leave. They're like, okay, no, there's nothing in here. It's just a stolen truck, blah, blah, blah. great, whatever, or stolen car. We're going to call the CHP and they can just come handle it later, and then tow truck will come and get it, blah, 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 blah. CHP's job is CHP's problem. The fire department is all done. The fire's put out. They're going to make the report real quick. They're going to make sure there's no more burning embers, so that way the whole desert doesn't catch on fire. Oh, there you go. A little spark right there. We're going to get that real quick right there. And they tie up. Yep. And then put a little water there. Blah, 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 blah. They pack up their shit, then they leave. They're like, okay, man, have a good night. Oh, shit, I'm all left all alone. So I ran my Happy Meal ass all the way back to the car like an asshole. Try not to get stabbed or shot or kidnapped. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But yeah, I had to literally run all the way out there. Isabel, what's up, Isabel? And yeah, it was close. Holy shit. Nothing happened. Everything was good. But, you know, I literally just freaking burned some tire, got the hell out of there quick. I didn't want to stop to find out if there was anybody watching me or whatever. Park and Sip, what's up, bro? Yes, Isabel. Hello, guys. Welcome. You guys missed one of the saddest parts. Hey, Manny. Hello, Manny. Cast member Manny. Hello. How are you? Guys, everybody's here. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Luckily, you guys just missed the most saddest part about the vlog or about this whole entire stream that we're doing today, but we still have some more sadness. But like I said, viewer discretion is advised, guys. Just a heads up. Yeah, it was just it was crazy, guys. I had goosebumps all over my body. The little hairs on the back of my neck were sticking up. I made it. I was good. All right. So yeah. So my goodness. Let's see what else we got. I got some other cool stuff here for you guys. Oh, okay. So during the whole entire Black Lives Matter situation where they just got done jacking up, I think West Hollywood and downtown LA, and it was Miranda's birthday. So Miranda, out of all people, she wanted to go get what the heck was it? She wanted to go get this olive oil cake in LA, and she was working. I think or she had to work, or something happened where she couldn't go with us to LA. So I took the baby and grandma and Miranda's brother with us to LA for a day in LA, right? Because we wanted to get out of the house, get out of the desert, whatever. And we decided to drive through West Hollywood. Bad freaking idea, because I wanted to see what happened to Melrose, because Melrose got jacked up by the people protesting and the rioters and the looters and all this crazy crap. Dumbass Dave. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we ran into one of those freaking marches. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you guys. It was pretty crazy. We actually got caught into the whole entire protest as well too. So we were out there. This is cruising down Melrose Place. Cruising down Melrose off of Melrose Place in West Hollywood. And of course we followed all of them. Luckily this was a peaceful protest, but our buttholes were definitely clinched. Yes, it was it was it was a little crazy. And then there was a moment where I thought shit was about to jump off. And as you can see, here, let me pause it real quick. Half of Hollywood is still messed up. Look at Melrose is all boarded up still, because I think like 2 nights before that, there was all this riot stuff and looting going on where they just completely jacked up the whole entire street. So I missed it. I could have worn my freaking badass helmet, either said press on it, the riot hat. And there's people over here like knocking on shit, trying to see if they can get in. I don't know if you saw that, if you caught these idiots right here in the corner. But yeah, so let me fast forward a little bit. Of course, the helicopter was out there. The LAPD was on there putting on their party pleaser shit. They had their freaking fire extinguisher, pepper spray, their batons, and their hell no, we won't go gear. Yeah, they're ready to start boxing and start swinging, Barry bonding some people and shit. So it was crazy. Luckily, like I said, most of these people were all peaceful. They just wanted to get heard. They wanted to voice their protest. And it was it. And then there was a time where this asshole wanted to ramp through this whole entire thing, and I actually caught that right there, right here. Take a look. This idiot right here in the truck tries to ramp through the middle of this whole entire protest. And this guy, see, look at these guys, and they have a heated exchange. They start cussing each other out, talking shit. Everybody gets all in their asses. There it is. It's about to go down. And then he finally backs up and he flips a bee. I think he burns out too, cusses everybody out, shoots everybody the bird. It is what it is. Yeah. Alani Vibes! Hello! Yes! Hello, welcome. We got some crazy stuff to show you guys. We're just barely getting warmed up, but here it is. Yeah, that's freaking crazy, guys. Middle of the protest. Look how he just takes off. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. He just peel off. Look, gets in their faces, threatens them, and hauls ass right through the intersection. And look, he ran a red. If you guys are looking at it, he ran a red. Thank God those people across the street, did their thing. And of course, I think he probably hit somebody because a few minutes later, obviously, I caught that the fire department was on their way over there to that area. But yeah, it was crazy. Definitely the most craziest adventure I've ever done to go pick up a birthday cake from Randa, especially because I had my 2-year-old daughter. I think she was 1 year old during that time, and she was in the car with us along with grandma and the baby's uncle. So did definitely pretty crazy stuff. Let me show you one that's pretty cool. I have one. I want to show you the other one. The other one's gonna get a little bit heavy, so I will give you guys a little bit of a warm up. Here, let me kind of rewind this one a little bit. There we go. All right. So this one, this happened in the city of Coachella, guys. There was a big old fire very close to the Coachella Fairgrounds. It was crazy. Let's see what we got here. Right here with you. I kind of hit cold myself. Been out of work at the mask. Oh no, pumpkin sip. Oh no. Hopefully you guys are okay. Not exactly a Disney stream, but great content. Yes, Manny. Like I said, adventures. I'm talking about my past life. This is what I did during COVID. I did some news stringing. I would be out there in the middle of the night shooting stuff when the news stations all go to bed. The news anchors are getting their beauty sleep. I would go out there and get news. And this would be the 6 a.m. Breaking news. It was crazy stuff, Manny. Let me show you what real news looks like before they make it all pretty and edited and you start, talking about the story or whatever. This is me catching it in the raw. And I'm actually going to show you some video of me actually responding to these calls because I used to actually do a live stream before that on my other channels. It was crazy. So, oh no. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, look at these flames, guys. This one took about, I think, 12 fire engines. Basically, most of the fire engines here in the Coachella Valley had to go and respond to this to put out the fire. Oh, what happened to my internet signal? There I go. Yeah, it was just a nasty fire. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a really bad one. Remember I told you guys that sometimes I would respond to some of these calls, and unfortunately, I would get there before the cops do or the fire department. And I would get sometimes mistaken by the cop, as the cops or first responder by some of the victims or the people there. I'm going to show you a call, and I'm going to explain this real quick before we go. Like I said, viewer discretion is advised, guys. This one does have to deal with a fatality. This one, yeah, actually, and I think JJ was interested in. She asked me if I've ever seen ghosts out there while doing this. Well, I've seen people becoming ghosts. So I'm sitting here, right here where I'm at, getting ready to go out for the night, and I get a call, Cathedral City, which is the city next door to us, where we live in Palm Springs, of a assault with a deadly weapon. Oh no, what happened? Oh, hold on, sorry guys. Sorry, of assault with a deadly weapon. Call. That's all I got information. I get in there, I'm like, hey, that's good enough for me. That's a great start to the night. Let me go at least check it out. As I'm getting into my car, I'm logging into my unit, getting into my computer, turning on the Wi-Fi, doing the whole bit. Find out that possible stabbing, one victim, now responsive, blah blah blah. Oh, this is good. This is crazy. Suspects are GOA, which means suspects are going to be gone on arrival. They're not in the area anymore, at least from what they know. Fire department is staging about a mile down the road, and the police department are still en route. And I'm about maybe 2 minutes away. So I get there to the park, and apparently this gentleman got stabbed 22 times. And you guys heard me right? He got stabbed 22 times. So while I got there trying to figure out what the hell's going on, I didn't see him in the dark. The police department, they had those cool lights on their car, which I was trying to get, but it's a different story. But anyways, found him sitting down. They checked the area. They called the fire department and all that stuff. And I could literally see the guy kind of moving his hands, basically kind of like asking for help or whatever. And they're just telling him to stay down, Help's on the way. Fire department gets there. And like I said, guys, viewer discretion is advised. If you are noticing what's going on right there, they are now giving CPR to the victim. The victim is now flatlined and is unresponsive. I believe somewhere around here, he passes away, and I'll show you what I mean. So they're giving him CPR, and it's just a hell of a lot easier because he's still alive when they got there. That they have to still give him any special. They have to give him, CPR and special medical attention. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, guys, this is like I said, and they're pumping his chest still. He's unresponsive, guys, and by this time it's already been like 3 or 4 minutes. After 2 minutes, okay, this is where it's gonna get a little ugly. Nobody ever said that being a first responder, they see nice things, but here, unfortunately, guys, they're gonna drag his body from the concrete where he's laying on onto a gurney so they can transport him to the hospital so they can pronounce him upon arrival, because obviously if we leave him there, the fire department has to sign off on it. They have to wait for the medical examiner, blah, blah, blah. The fire department needs to be freed because they need to be available for more calls. Here we go. Yeah, that's not pretty, is it? They just drag you like that, like a damn doll. And they're still working on him. And yeah, see? They're dragging him out. I'm gonna pause it in just a second. I want to show you guys something. And they're still working on him. But now you can tell the fire department is only using one hand. They already know he's gone. But just to say that, he was still they're still working on him. They still did everything they possibly could. They're still pumping the poor guy with chest compressions. And I want to pause it right about here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's one of the stab wounds on his leg. That's one of the 22 right there. And when I actually see the other footage that I didn't use when I submitted this to the news station, which is a far more graphic, and you can actually see the other stab wounds. And at one point, you can actually see one of the stab wounds actually gush out of his. I guess he got punctured here in the lung area, where you can actually see blood gushing out when they were pumping him. So it punctured his lung, obviously. And then they covered it up, obviously. And yes, guys, like I'm telling you, this is not Disney shit today. Sorry. This is real life, guys. But, I told you guys this is going to be some on the edge of your seat kind of stuff. This is a very heavy stream, guys. And like I said, see how they're not really kind of doing the whole compression thing. They're just kind of like, okay, to say that they continued, until he was fully exhausted. If he didn't come back to life within 2 minutes, guys, that's pretty much it. So, but these guys are trained professionals and they have to maintain a certain policy and procedure. They take off, and obviously when he gets to the hospital, the doctor will pronounce him dead. And from there, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, from there, this scene becomes from a crime scene, turns into a murder scene, a homicide scene. And that's where I start collecting my story. So there's the officers right there canvassing the area. Hey, FL, what's going on, Angel? How you doing, brother? This is in your backyard, man. Showing you some of the stuff here in the Coachella Valley, bro. The crime, what I used to do back in the day. And there it is right there. They're looking for evidence, looking for a weapon. I don't know what else they're doing. They're canvassing for any kind of belongings, wallet, ID, stuff like that. The cops are out there canvassing for any kind of evidence, murder weapon, perhaps. Yeah, it was just terrible, guys. And of course, I had to get those cool shots like that because the news stations, they need a little B-roll while they're talking about this stuff. It is what it is. Manny, yeah, thank you for understanding, brother. But I just want to be real for a little bit. Everybody, was wondering how I do these things, and I want to show everybody how it is. Not sugarcoat it, but obviously that's the victim's car, or the victim, or the car that the victim drove in. Police officers are sitting there canvassing it right now, trying to get it open. Obviously, it was locked. And they're obviously, and here's the streets right here. News stations always like that, the stock shots. And then here's the crime scene. This is where the gentleman was fatally struck. You can see his hat sitting right there on the bench. You can see his clothing that he got ripped off. And this is the part where I guess he laid at, and this is the part where he pretty much expired. Literally, he lost his life right here. Bloody clothes and all. This is in Cathedral City. By Century Park, right by Duval, or on Duval. So, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a understanding of where this is at. Yeah, so you can see the detectives out here. Actually, a really cool fact, this gentleman is standing right here. I actually went to the police academy with that gentleman. So it was really nice to see him, that he actually made detective in his career. So that was pretty cool. Uh, you know, didn't really give me any information or whatever, but he gave me just the information that he's readily able to give to the media and stuff. Uh, but yeah, he's kind of looking at the blood splatters and all that good stuff as well. And he pretty much just told me before he told the other news station that was here that showed up about half an hour late to the party. I don't know why, but there was some guy that showed up. I guess he wanted to work overtime or something, but he came and got the call. This was like around maybe 10 o'clock at night. So yeah. No, this is by Duval by the cemetery. So there it is, guys. Yeah. You actually saw somebody lose their life right there, live. Well, not live, but you actually saw it on film or whatever, being recorded. Not part of the job, not what I was exactly looking for, but it's crazy. It is crazy. Oh, on the chat. Let's see where we're at on the chat. Well, now we see a better view of the park. Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, and it's like 3 minutes away from the park. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it's the stuff that you guys don't know about. The crazy stuff that happens at night while you guys are all sleeping. I was out there just canvassing the areas and doing whatever I could to get these calls, and I'm telling you guys, it was some crazy shit that I used to see. No joke. I also caught unfortunately, I caught a couple other homicides and stuff too. I'll show you guys those in a little bit, including the first homicide of the year, just the first day of the year. First homicide. This one, this kind of sucks. I want to show you this one. Let's see what else. Show you some really crazy ones. Oh, you know what? Here, I'll show you this. Yeah, this one was actually pretty. This one's pretty crazy. This one was ugly. This one I only got a few seconds of. Check this out. CHP was getting on my ass because I was on the freeway or whatever. They were just pissed off. They were pissed off because I freaking blurred out their story before they were able to get any information out to the press. This, I don't know if you guys are looking at it, but this is a semi, or actually a small sedan underneath a semi on the freeway. I don't know how the hell it got lodged. It looks like a Hyundai Elantra, but there's a semi. And there it is lodged underneath a semi. I don't know how the hell that happens, but it happens. Caught that on the freeway. CHP was telling me to hurry up, get the shot. I'm like, well, bro, let me get the damn shot. Get off my butt. Get off my nuts. There it is. So, yeah. Coachella Valley is crazy. Homicides, man, especially in India, Coachella, and Cathedral City. Yeah, bro, it is. But, yeah. So this is some of the crazier shots that I used to get. For the media and stuff. Let me show you guys what else. I got some other ones. Where's the other one? I have a really cool one right here. Let me see if I can get it for you guys. Ooh, this one's kind of nasty. Here, I'll show you this one. This one's not nasty, but speaking, I guess. No, this one is after, I think I had about 4 or 5 calls that day. I mean, I was just busy. I was just up and down the valley that day. I think I did like about a good 200 miles on my car that night, bouncing from one end of the valley to the next. Excuse me. This was a double fatality car accident. These two vehicles, from what I understand, and I spoke to one of the family, I think they commented on the chat of the video that these two dudes went out like at 2 a.m. to get Wendy's because they were hungry, and they came out through the back road through Indian Boulevard by Desert Hot Springs, and somehow went head-on collision with another vehicle. Both of the people in the vehicle passed away. Obviously, one is inside the vehicle. They weren't able to extract them just yet. They had to pronounce them. The other one died shortly after. But yeah, it was pretty bad. There's the other vehicle that was involved. I'm not sure. I think the victim got transported as well. Actually, I think he's laying right there in the corner, if I'm not mistaken. This was pretty bad. This is like at 2 a.m, guys. You didn't expect to see this. This was like pretty much the last call of my night. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get a sad just a sad accident, but it ended up being a huge crime scene. I mean, look how big it is. It took up the whole entire street. The fire department's still trying to figure out how to extract the body when the coroner gets there. Uh, I try not to get too close, but you can see the guy sitting inside of it, inside the vehicle, and you can see him sitting shotgun. I think the other guy was partially ejected from the vehicle. Um, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, it was pretty bad. It's pretty bad accident. Very bad. Sorry to the families. Like I said, it's sad to see these things, guys. I mean, all the news that I reported on is not the happiest news, but it definitely is news. Obviously, police have the whole entire section all closed off. And actually, if you guys ever seen the movie "A Star Is Born" with Lady Gaga, they actually filmed a scene right next to that light pole where they were at the gas station. So my brother got shot in DHS, 13 bullets, and still survived DHS around 1 a.m. Jeez, man, my goodness, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Out here is no joke. People think it's all vacations and palm trees and drinks and all that, but it's not. It's crazy. It is a crazy, crazy area out here. Even crazier than LA, I think sometimes. For sure. Let me see if I can show some of these calls. Let me see. Where was I? Where is it? I have one where I'm actually en route to a call. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let me show you this one, guys. This one's pretty cool. So this one, I called it the on scene where I was doing lives, and I was on my way. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, and I had the red light, so that way you couldn't see it. And I had to do all that good stuff. But I was on my way to the call. Let me see if we can put some audio on here. This thing doesn't have audio, does it? There we go. So as you can see, let me get rid of this audio real quick, guys. Go ahead and mute it. There it is. So I'm on my way right now to the call. And this is a police chase. I believe it was a felony suspect leaving, and he just crashed because they spike stripped him about 7 miles away, lost complete all of his tires, I guess, and he ended up giving up to the cops right over here. So I ended up coming up to that corner. Ooh, a lot of police presence here. Sound like an idiot. There it is. I'll show you guys. Oh, remember I told you guys about the body cam, right? Oh no, but I'm on it. Hold on. There it is. You can actually see it a lot better. This is what it looks like, guys, from my vantage point of what I'm looking at. This was off of Van Buren Street in the city of Coachella. Look at the car, guys. It has no rims. Freaking idiot drove it like that, getting chased by the cops. Yeah. Looks like it's a Ford Explorer, older model, and I believe they have 2 suspects in custody. Hell yes, 2 idiots. Taken away from the scene area. The suspect is out here just to pick up the vehicle now, and now the vehicle is in police custody. From my understanding, is the vehicle did actually get spike stripped. Yeah, it did get spike stripped. That's right. Or possibly the sheriff's department. County Sheriff's Department. So right now the vehicle is now being towed into police custody. There it is. Let me show you a little bit more exciting one. I have another exciting one where I'm actually going to a traffic collision. That one was crazy because when I got there, I was like, damn, what the hell am I looking at? Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, I even had theme music and everything too. Is this the unseen one or no? Oh no, sorry guys. Wait. I got it. Did I get it wrong? Gosh dang it. Oh, well, let me show you guys the homicide. This is the first homicide of the year, right here. First day of the year. Hey. So this one happened, I believe, first day of the year. You believe it? Freaking homicide. So what happened was this guy got shot down the street, some cholo, and he drove down the street, shot, and then he ended up, I don't know if the people were chasing him in another car or what happened, but as when he got shot, he crashed through this fence right here of this business, this like factory or warehouse, and then he tried to get out of the car, didn't make it out in time, and ended up dying on the floor next to the car. There's the car right there on the inside. Let me see if I can fast forward just a little bit to kind of show you guys a better angle. There's a broken fence right there. Like I said, he drove right through it. Maybe because he lost consciousness or I don't know what happened, but yeah, he definitely was. It was pretty bad. Let me see if we can see this one right here. Yeah, I gotta get those stock shots. There's police right there trying to close the scene, flag it up as a crime scene. Yada, yada, yada. And that's where it gets crazy. I think I got a video of the guy laying on the floor. Does a great job out there. I didn't show it, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, it's a little bit towards the rear. There it is. I kind of blurred it out, guys, but he's right there. The door's open to the suspect vehicle, which is right here. And what you blurred out, you can actually see his face. And you can see the pain in his eye. You can see the pain in his face right when he passed. I'm pretty sure he felt everything. But yeah, definitely. This is like I think on January 1st or something like that. First day of the year. This is like 3 years ago when I caught that. So that was pretty crazy. But yeah, I was like, wow, okay. Got the first homicide of the year, and all that good stuff. So. And remember how I said that I would love, I'd love to capture the news, but not be part of the news. Well, I can't help it, guys, but I was also a victim too as well. So I decided to put this idiot out on blast. Here, let me show you guys this one. You guys will laugh at this one. So I think me and Miranda and the baby and Grandma were on our way back from San Diego. We were out there for a nice little day getaway. And a package arrived. I think it was like, an Amazon package or something. It was sitting at my doorstep outside of my house. And this damn porch pirate comes and steals my shit. Let me show you. Here it is right here. Let me show you this. Freaking idiot. Look at this guy. So he sees a car driving by, fakes it. This is on my ring cam, by the way. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this. Just steals my shit. Look at him. Runs away with it. What an asshole. Oh my god. What a jerk. Yeah. Fortunately, he didn't break into my house. He just stole some stuff that I ordered off of Amazon. And that was pretty much it. But he ended up just dumping it because I guess it wasn't important to him, or it wasn't like an Xbox or something crazy that I guess, was high value. But he did want, I guess he just ended up opening up the box. It was a bunch of shoes. And then he just threw them in the front yard of somebody's house, a couple houses down. And I ended up finding it, the next morning or whatever. So I thought it was pretty funny as shit, though. I was pissed off. I felt violated, of course. But I wanted to put that asshole out on on blast. It was just, it was terrible. It was terrible. Oh, let me show you guys this one. This one was pretty crazy. This one it was in Cathedral City. Forgot about this one. Okay, so I was capturing a wildfire that was going on in the mountain. And then I get a call of a double arson. Basically, somebody set fire to 2 cars sitting in the same driveway. And when I got there, 2 of the cars were on fire. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, somebody literally threw, and then I guess when the fire department got there, they realized that it was a Molotov cocktail. What that is, I don't know if you guys ever seen like in the movies where they get like a bottle of alcohol. They put like a rag in it and they light it on fire, and then they toss it, and the thing, when it breaks, obviously it creates this big old fire. That's what they did to this. So It was crazy. So it was 2 cars literally got fried. And these are beautiful cars too. Like this truck had a lot of work done, a lot of aftermarket. That was I think a Beamer, the little sedan where the firefighters out there doing his thing. Uh, yeah, it was crazy. And I get there, the cops are all, it's a crime scene. You guys can't get any further or whatever. They're giving me shit. Whatever, it's all good, But I still got my shot. But yeah, I thought that was pretty damn crazy. I was like, I've never seen that before, where literally two cars got set on fire, at the same time in the same driveway. And from what I understand too, is that these people, they were business owners. They just opened up a brand new thriving business. Not in the neighborhood, but I guess somewhere down the street or whatever in a commercial area, but a legitimate business. And I guess they think it might have been they're pissed off competition or something like that or whatever. That's what they were telling the cops. I can hear them talking to the cops, so I just kind of picked up on it. Or whatever. Obviously, I didn't put that because that's just a stated assumption, not a fact. But that was kind of like the story behind the whole situation right there. And I'm pretty sure you guys can tell who the victim is, obviously. He's pretty pissed off, and, he's like, yeah, how am I going to tell this one to the insurance? And, of course, I'm guessing that's the girlfriend or the owner of the other vehicle. They're just kind of looking at their truck. Yeah, you can see the devastation, guys. It was, as crazy and as cool as it sounds to arrive something like this, but you got to understand, this is people's stuff. La tóxica. You have to understand too, these people are victims. I mean, they got their shit stolen. Oh, JJ, do you mean they didn't know how to tie a shoe, so they threw them? Yeah, they did. They threw them on the line. No, they're a bunch of assholes. They just didn't. Maybe it wasn't their size boots, or it was a pair of boots for me. To do this kind of work, actually, because I would step on all terrain, so tennis shoes was not the smartest thing to have. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. Henry, la tóxica. Yeah, I don't know, guys. For all I know, it could be the ex-boyfriend or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a detective. I don't know who the hell did it. But all I know is I went there, like I said, I saw two of the cars on fire. And it was just crazy to see. Here's another one too that I got. This one was pretty crazy. This one's a neighborhood rollover. This idiot was driving fast as hell, rolled over his car, or his daughter's car. It's not even his car. It was this car that he bought for his daughter, drunker than shit. And he did it in a freaking neighborhood, in a freaking like home neighborhood, and he rolled his car. How crazy is that? And then when the cops got there, the dude was sitting on top of the freaking the wheel well on the front, asking people for rides and shit home. But yeah, bro, yeah, oh yeah, can you give me and my car a ride? Whatever. So that's the cops out there interrogating him, asking him, how much have you drank? He's like, oh no, no cervezas, no. Yeah, bro, you've been drinking, homeboy. Too many micheladas. Oh my God, look, the comes out the vato. Oh, poor pitchy party's over. There you go, right there. And then he has then I'm gonna give him the walk of shame. He's looking at me right there. Oh man. He's like, hey, tell my wife. I'm like, all right. What do you want me to tell her? Yeah, crazy. So, caught that right there. This is something unusual. You usually see this like on a busy commercial street or on a city street. You don't see this in a neighborhood. Especially he hit like 2 other cars. Pretty bad, damaged them really bad. And then, obviously you would see something like this would be like a hit and run where the guy would just, abandon the car and you find him like, walking down the street with a gushing head wound or something. This idiot decided to stay and was asking people for rides. So yeah, the car's pretty much gone. That's it for that, I'm sure the other car, I guess he hit he hit about 4 or 5 other cars. That's right. I remember now. He hit about 4 or 5 other cars. And then this one was parked halfway down the street. He literally dragged it all the way down the street. And then somehow, I guess the other car got caught on something, or the wheel well got caught on the curb, and somehow it made this car, the one he was driving, flip. I don't know, guys. I'm just telling you, there was a big old cluster F of this madre there. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's gonna feel that shit later on in jail. He will feel that. Geez, I think they're invisible and nothing would happen to them. Yeah, you know what? And it's crazy too. The guy walked out with nothing. No scratches, no cuts, nothing that I could see that was visible. Oh, This is what they do to. By the way, if you flip your car and you're drunker than shit, this is what the cops do and the tow trucks do to your car. So obviously, if you thought you could just take this to the compa that could do, the repaints cars, hell no, your car's effed up. So look at this. Boom. Ooh, you gotta hear the impact. Hold on. There it is. Oh shit. Oh man. You know what? I'll be like, I'll tell the cops, hey, can I at least get my CD de corridos out of the stereo? Damn. Yeah. See, I mean, these are, nobody got hurt. The idiot, was the only one that I guess, had to suffer consequences. There was some property damage to some other people and stuff. Um, this one wasn't, I guess, look, it doesn't even have license plates. It has the paper plates. You guys are looking at it. How crazy is that? I'm telling you, it's a brand new car. Freaking totaled. I bet you hasn't even paid, like, the sticker's still on the damn thing, on the windshield. I bet you hasn't even paid his first, like, 1 or 2 payments yet. Pendejo, But either way, this wasn't one of those sad stories, I guess, with people crying, and it wasn't like one of those sad stories, where somebody lost a life. It could have been worse. Thank God it wasn't. But yeah, it was just, and then, I don't know what to tell you guys. Be smart. If you guys are going to drink, don't drive. Shit like this happens. And if it happens, guys, obviously you're going to look like a pendejo. It's going to be pretty bad. Obviously. Because, I mean, look what happened to this dude's car. It got jacked up. I got jacked up. All right, here's another homicide. This one in Palm Springs. Unfortunately, a young kid got murdered. Young little gang member. It was pretty crazy. This was in Gateway area, which is a pretty well-known crime area. I guess the incident took place about 3 or 4 blocks down the street. They chased this guy. They found him he was hiding in somebody's yard. They ended up either shooting him or stabbing him, or I don't know what happened, guys. I'm telling you, this crime scene was literally like 4 or 5 blocks deep. 2 streets over, there was another crime scene. This one was a crime scene. It was all in the same crime. It was all related. And then now the victim, which is the kid that got murdered. I don't know if he was. I think he was a little bit over. Maybe he wasn't over 18 or something. I'm not sure. Maybe he was a minor. Now he's laying in somebody's lawn, dead. Unfortunately, it was pretty bad. We can't see any of the gruesomeness, but you can see the whole scope of the area. The police department obviously canvassing the area. The helicopters are out there circling around the block. Neighbors are wondering what the hell the commotion is. Worst part is somebody that was with the homie that passed away called the family and said, hey, something happened to your brother, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm standing in the corner, and I just happened to be on the right corner where it happened. And the family shows up. The mom shows up, the sister and the older brother show up of the victim. And they have no clue that it's him. They're just saying that they think it's him. They think it's him. I already heard what he was wearing over the police radio, as far as the description of what the dead guy was wearing, or the deceased, excuse me. And it was a perfect match. When they got there, they were describing to the cop as to what was going on, and the cop that was right there, obviously, he's not the investigating officer, so he can't disclose any information. But he said that, they basically couldn't tell him anything. But I was like, oh man, that's him. They just described him, what he was wearing. That's the victim that's laying in the yard. They're going to get a really, really sad notification from one of the scene detectives in about an hour or so. Unfortunately, I caught that on camera. I don't know if I put that on the camera, if I put it on the camera or in the video or not. I might have the footage. But those are screams of a mother. Those are screams of a brother and of a sister you never want to hear, guys, when you find out that you've lost a loved one. Sibling, one of your kids. Yeah, it was just horrible to hear that. Let's see. You can hear the helicopters and all that. Yeah, I don't think they've been notified yet. I think at one point you see the officer. I caught a small clip of that where the officer goes and notifies the family that there's somebody that right here, I think, where they notify the family that what is he wearing? Does he have any tattoos? Blah blah. And I think at one of this point, there's a competition right there. I think that was the other news station. Fashionably late, he got called out of sleep because this was a high breaking story. Obviously, this is a homicide late night. I got there first. Oh, there we go. You can hear the mom crying in the background over the helicopter. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear. Better that you don't. Yeah. Those things will kind of haunt you for a little bit. As sad as it is, that's kind of how it went down. But yeah, that's basically, that was all in your night's work. How crazy is that? Let's see what else I have here for you guys. Let's see. We got some shenanigans. We got a shooting, protest, RV fire, Palm Desert fire. We'll go to this one. We'll do the structure fire. This one I actually caught a firefighter falling through the roof. Let me show you this one. So this is one where you can actually see me going to the scene live. I was trying to record it live. I don't know if I was live or not. No, I think I was just recording it. I was just doing like an on scene. But the call went out that these people have like a huge propane. Like I guess they sold propane on their property to people of the surrounding area, and they had propane tanks exploding in the fire. Their house was on fire, and the propane tanks were catching on fire too, so they were exploding. So they had literally like a shitload of fire departments, fire trucks coming out there to put out that fire. It was pretty crazy. So here's me arriving to the scene right here, guys, and you can actually see what it looks like. There's people here just looky-loos. I turn on my lights. I'm like, hey, asshole, get out of the way. If not, whatever, blah, blah, looky-loos. This is JJ. It says, was this a job before the PAP life or after? It was after the PAP life and during. It still is kind of. So there's me when I arrived to the scene. Obviously, the house is still in flames. Firefighters are still trying to put out the fire. You can see sparks and all kinds of shit like fire, like their what do you call it? Their utility lines catching on fire, breaking, and power lines down. Look at all the fire trucks that responded to the scene. Huge fire right there. Obviously, it's a big property. They want to make sure that they contain the fire as much as they can. It was still going when I got there, so I was pretty surprised. I got there maybe 10 minutes after the call. I thought I was just gonna get white flames, but it was still active when I got there, so it was pretty crazy. Immediately started shooting, obviously. There we go. Look at this handsome guy. Oh yeah. Was it this one? You know what? You know what? I don't have the video of the firefighter falling through the roof because the fire chief wanted it for training, and they gave him the clip. And I said I wouldn't post it on there because I guess the firefighter got hurt. And yeah, but I remember that. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Henry says, out of everything you've done, paparazzi, ghost hunting, and this, which one would you like to go back and do? All of them, bro. All of them. If I had to choose one, I'd say paparazzi because paparazzi is a little bit easier. You get more laughs out of it. It's still dangerous. It's still pretty crazy, adrenaline pumping, but you don't see people die. You don't see people losing their houses or their lives or their cars or, just causing hardships. I think this is probably the easiest job out of all that. Ghost hunting, it's a hit and miss. I think I have better luck with celebrities, to be honest with you, than with this. I did have, like I said, some good luck with this. I did catch some crazy stuff happening, obviously in the world news. Fires and police chases and all kinds of crazy shit going on. But and then like after seeing that crazy accident as an example, right? Where you see one of the kids' body parts, 2 or 3 feet away from you, from where you posted up at with your camera. And then you have the whole situation where you see people have their lives taken away and stuff like that, and you see people dying right in front of you, and then you go home to Miranda and to the baby. You appreciate them more and stuff like that, but you don't want to carry that burden, guys. That's something that you see every day. That's why I respect cops and firefighters and first responders, paramedics, all that. They see some crazy crap, guys, but you know what? They signed up for that. and that's what they do. I signed up for that too as well, and well, that's a career that didn't want me or didn't follow through with me, so I decided to go a different way, and it worked out for me, pretty good. But these individuals that go through all this is pretty crazy stuff, and this is what they see. This is their everyday, for them. So that's off to all them. Uh, Definitely with all that going on. Hey, Celeste, Javier, hello, guys, hello, just a guy and a girl, ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome. Good to see you guys. We're just kind of talking a little bit about the whole situation of what it means to be a news stringer, of all the crazy stuff that I used to catch back in the day. And sometimes, like I said, I still do. I still go out there sometimes. I'll get called on to an assignment to go and catch a scene or whatever. So it is what it is. So it's a lot of fun to go out there and go on a chase. So let's go. Let me see if I can show you one more video, and then what we'll do is we'll do a little scanning right now, and we'll see what kind of calls we get tonight. And we'll show you guys how I track this live, so you guys can actually see how it's done. Maybe you guys can do it too, if you guys like. I wouldn't recommend you guys going out to the scenes and chasing these things unless you guys are trained. Just as word of the wise, I did go to the police academy, guys, so I do understand police procedure, safety, and all that stuff. I have been trained, and I did this for 4 years as well too, for the tribal public safety department. So I do understand safety and stuff. So like I said, I was better prepared than most people are, and as far as safety and stuff like that. But you guys, are more than welcome to buy a scanner. They sell them at Walmart. They sell them online, anywhere. Find out what the public safety frequencies are. Put them into your scanner and just listen to all the crazy crap happening around your neighborhood. Sometimes you'll be surprised all the crazy stuff you hear. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and turn it on real quick. Let me show you guys what I actually was viewing. Let me put this on. Yeah, let me turn this off. All right. So let's see. Let me put on. All right. So I have the scanner on. Just turned it on right here for you guys, and hopefully we get a nice call. All right. Now let me show you guys something you guys probably don't know about. So let's see. I forgot the website. Okay, so you guys hear those tones? Those are the fire. That's the fire department being called. Let's listen to the call. Let's see what's going on with the CHP today. All right, somebody's choking. That's not good. All right, guys. So this is pretty cool. Something you guys probably don't know about. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger for you guys. All right. Okay, so here we go. Oh, you guys hear those tones? Wow. See if you guys can hear the call. That's another one right there. Let's see.
Medic Patrol 7, traumatic injuries, Bravo response 25570, Dorado Drive, Arvesting Vincent.
Dramatic injuries. Domestic violence victim. Guys, I'm gonna show you something really cool. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay. It's been a minute, so I think they changed up the links. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we just heard the call just go out for dramatic injuries on El Dorado, right? That was the streets. And let me see if I can zoom this in for you guys. This is the live incident feeds going on right now. So the call just got dispatched just right now. Here it is on Dorado Drive. This is in the city of Menifee, and it was a medical call for dramatic injuries. The call before that was on Olvera Avenue in the city of Indio. It was a medical call. So these are all the active calls going on right now in the Riverside County area. And that's what we're listening to right now. So this is how, like I said, I would find out what these calls are. And if I didn't catch the street name, at least I got the number. I can actually hear these calls. So you guys are looking at this right now live, guys. This is what's going on right now, right outside my window. And I have an extended antenna, so that's why I'm able to get really good reception in here. Let me kind of zoom in on this one a little bit. This one's a little bit harder to see. This is the CHP live traffic incidents information page right now, so I can tell you everything that's going on right now out here in the Coachella Valley. If you look, let's see, we have a traffic hazard off of 41 in Carter Lane. Several vehicles blocked on the street. 1125. They're calling for a tow truck. Chain control saying we're going to pass. Really? Wow. Oh, let's look at the call and watch this get updated in just a moment with this call that's going to go out. Here we go. Let's see if we can hear it.
Squad 8, sick person, Alpha response with the Davita, 22555, Alessandra Boulevard, RBC Command 5.
All right, sick person at a casita, something like that. Let's see. The call should come out in just a second. Let me refresh. There's Alessandra Boulevard and Moreno Valley. There it is, medical call. All right. So let me see if I can get you guys a better area. Let's see. You guys are Disney fans. Let's see what's going on in Orange County. Bet you in Orange County they got all kinds of shenanigans going on right now. The CHP. Look at this. Wow, there it is. Defective traffic signals going on in Capistrano, Santa Ana. There's a traffic collision on Santiago Canyon and Blue Diamond Hall. Let's see what that call is all about. Let's see. Both vehicles on the right shoulder. Starting at 1185, started the tow truck. The reporting person was unsure of the exact 1020 of the location, advised of 1 mile from the U-Haul Road. And then they're considering Metro Pro. Basically, they're calling Metro Police. So CHP is now giving this to the local cops.
Tone testing, 1, 2, 3, station 20. Tone testing, 1, 2, 3.
All right, so testing their tones. All right, so this is how you guys can tell what's going on in different areas of the county or the state of California. This is all public access, guys, so this is pretty cool. You guys can actually see this for yourselves. Let's take a look at Los Angeles. Holy crap, look at this. Los Angeles has all kinds of calls. Here, let me make it a little bit smaller. My goodness, look at this. All right. Let's see the really good ones. Oh, here we go. Traffic collision. This one's in Baldwin Park. This one's off the 605 North and Lower Souza Road. What happened here? Let's see. Let's read the call logs. A small silver four-door hit the barrier center divider, blocking the carpool lane. The RP, which is the reporting person, advised the individual in the vehicle swerved to avoid a semi, and then a traffic collision or TC'd. Involved was a gray Honda Civic, black, and the female is upset. Says cop to the arm. Basically, she has an injury to her arm, according to LA, or to the fire department. This is going to be with a traffic collision in 1041 with injuries. And then basically they're calling for the tow truck right now. Boom. So that's one. This call just came out right now, guys. So the cops just barely got there at the moment. If you guys have any indication as to what the location is of the call, there it is right there. It even gives you an exact location on the maps. This is doing tone test, guys. Let's see what other calls are coming out that are really hot calls. Hit and run, no injuries. Unknown injuries. Antelope Valley, no injuries. Traffic collision and routes entered. Altadena. Wow. Flooding. Of course. Surprised there's no more incidents, more than that. Let's take a look at this. Oh, this one has a crazy call. This one is in where? South LA. Two vehicle traffic collision, a Mini Cooper in the HOV in the carpool lane versus a sedan blocking the slow lane. Per Wilmington, Ontario, the westbound 1-1. Airbags were deployed. One vehicle on the right-hand shoulder, the other one with the blocking the lane, red. Mini Cooper versus unknown vehicle. NFI, insufficient information. My goodness. They're doing traffic control. They're requesting a flatbed. Blah, blah. This is how you guys know basically what the information is on the call. So this is how we gather information. This is how you want to find out what's going on. This is all the information that you got set up. Henry, what county is San Pedro, LA? Is it Los Angeles County? Let's see. You want to be daring? Check out Moreno Valley. It's the number one for very high risk of crime. Oh yeah, that's why half of these calls are actually going there right now. Let's see. San Luis, Monterey, Merced, Indio, Fresno, Bishop, Bakersfield. I think it has to do with LA. I think Henry, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's LA. So yeah, this is the LA calls that are going on right now. Out in that area, they got everything from the Newhall Pass to the West Valley, like the Pink Canyon's closed, escorts, so on and so forth. Antelope Valley, Santa Fe Springs. So this is all just CHP calls right now. Let's take a look at Orange County. No, what was the other one? Let's take a look at Inland Empire for some of you guys that live out there. Let's see what's going on in those areas. Maybe we got something good going on. Go inland. Here we go. Traffic collision. Oh, sounds like a good call right here. Oh, you hear that, guys? There's more than one. This is going to be a big call. You see, all those are all different fire engines that they're summoning. And yes, it does go by county. Where's the call? Oh, wow, they're calling even more. This is a big call. Wow.
Engine 3, medical aid, 1751 North Sunrise Way.
Palm Springs.
Engine 3, medical aid, Albertson, 1751 North Sunrise Way. Apartment A, between East Vista Chino and the East Via Escuela.
At the Albertsons.
26.
3 name RV furnace assault victim in front of Albertson. PD's en route. And you're clear to go in. The suspect is not there.
Somebody got assaulted. What was the other call? I didn't get the other call. Damn it. See, that's why we have multiple scanners, guys, because you're able to block them out one at a time. Wow, they're still calling them. Holy crap, what's going on? Tornado? Yeah, somebody got their ass kicked at the store.
Medic Patrol 71, Medic 55. Acting Charlie response. 74477, Mercy Circle East, RBC Command 12.
Something just happened on westbound 10 off of Pennsylvania Avenue in Beaumont. Hold on one second. Let's go back to Palm Springs. Indio Station. There it is. A traffic collision just happened. That's what they're calling all these freaking cops. Vehicle overturned on Gorge Point. Unknown if any other vehicles are involved. Transferred to Cal Fire. RPE is still in the vehicle. This RP individual solo vehicle only. So yeah, so there we go, guys. That's the call that they're going to. That's why they're calling all those fire engines. They just call for paramedics, fire medics, fire department, and other units showing up to that call right there. And it just happened too. About 7 minutes ago. So Pennsylvania, and this is the city of Beaumont. This is pretty close to Palm Springs, guys. So obviously you can see all the information here on the call. So basically, this is what we did, guys. We would sit here, we would listen to calls. If it was a Friday, Saturday night, I would sit in my areas that I would sit in out there and just kind of stage and get ready to see what was going on. And then be ready to rock. Boom! I would hear a call. It would be something like this, this kind of call right here, because their vehicle overturned. Now they're asking for a break from HS from the hillside. There's a CHP right there talking. No. Anyways, I used to have my car, like I said, full of all kinds of scanners and stuff. But now, yeah, so that's a vehicle overturned. Obviously, they're unknown if they're still inside the vehicle. There could be somebody trapped, so it might even be an extrication going on. But this is a little bit further away from where I'm at. So by the time I get there, I'm just going to get traffic, and they're going to be cleaning up the scene. but it's not nothing that's close by unless I was in the Beaumont area, and then I would obviously get this. But this is a basically a perfect example of a major incident happening, um, just at a moment's notice, you know. And then, like I said, and the way I found it is because I saw the word I-10 that the fire department got dispatched to, and it said medical. You know, they could say traffic collision. Some of these do say traffic collisions or fire. For whatever reason, they say medical. I think they know more information that they're sending over privately through their station or through their boxes, not through the air. Uh, just in case like people like me are listening. So there it is, guys. We'll stay on for a little bit to listen. Any questions, guys? Please let me know if you guys have any questions. Please, 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 please. Now is the time. You know, you guys have any questions about how this works? How much money we used to get paid per video? How this works in LA? Police codes, whatever, whatever you guys want to know. Please, I am here for you guys. Oh man, we got more stuff going on here. I'll put out the chat for you guys. We'll keep this live for you guys for a little bit. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. It's just a little tone. It means one engine.
Engine 71, respond with medic 55, vaccine, Charlie response 74477, Mercy Circle, RBC Command 12.
Now they're asking for a medic at the Mercury Circle call here in Palm Desert. So who knows? Usually go for the night and drive back. So you know, JJ, I used to do it here in Palm Springs. I live here in Palm Springs, so I used to do it here in Palm Springs. So, right about now, it's 10 o'clock. I'd be suiting up my car, getting all my stuff ready. I'd be, you know, loading up, and I'd be ready to go for the night and see what we got for the rest of the night. That's usually how it works. And then as soon as I get the call, I go and I get the calls. I film it, I document it, and then what I would do is I'd edit the video right there in my car, upload it to my server, call the news stations and tell them I have a story. And if they buy the story, they purchase the story, then I would send them all the information. 2 people got shot. This happened, blah, 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 on this street, suspects outstanding, doing this, doing that, whatever kind of case information that they're looking for. So that way they're able to tell the story. And then I would let them know this is the type of story to send basically a news team to do, you know, team coverage or whatever. Hey, well, we're live at the scene. We have blah, blah, blah. And we got this video of earlier, blah, blah, blah. That's how they do it at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be a scene that's going to be out there until 6 in the morning. Usually, if it's a huge crime scene, then yeah. That's how I used to do it.
Engine 22, unknown medical alarm, Bravo response 10465, Frontier Trail, RBC Command 7.
Frontier Trail, Beaumont. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of times this happens. Live incidents, yep. It's crazy. Like I said, these live incidents, at any point in time, it could just go crazy. Oh, look at this. Fire 1022 on scene. Fire got canceled on scene, so it looks like whoever rolled the car is okay. Well, that's about it. Oh, it's non-injury by CHP. So they labeled it as the vehicle overturned. See, sometimes, you know, all you're gonna get is just a vehicle overturned. It is what it is. Not too crazy, but it is still, you know, somebody's life out there that's in the balance. So pretty crazy stuff. Yeah. So yeah, guys, as far as that, the way that it works in LA, since there's such a huge market, there's teams of people that do this. I mean, there's like literally companies of guys going out. Like, you're gonna take the west end of the valley, you're gonna take downtown, you're gonna take West Hollywood, you're gonna take Beverly Hills, you're gonna take um, Compton, Watts, in the hood, blah blah, Inglewood, this and that. You're gonna take, you know, the beach areas. You're gonna do this. Like, they have like a whole like team of people that go out and do this all night long, and that's what they do. And they literally do it out there, and there's a bigger market for it. So the news stations are willing to pay a lot more money out there per clip and per hit that they do. But it's crazy to imagine. You know, there's an industry out there for this. Do the news usually go after you, or are you there with them? No. I'll show up and I'll get the footage. If for whatever reason, sometimes okay. So here's kind of how it worked. we would always just hear about what happened the night before, never see no footage or nothing like that until I came out. They started buying some of my footage. These just showed some of the scenes and some of the stuff that happened because obviously I caught it. They didn't want to start paying me, I guess, some money because I started asking them for $175 a video or a clip of an incident. So the news stations would have their news. They would have an overnight guy work, I guess, some days out of the week. And I don't know where the guy lived, but I know the guy worked from home. And then he would sit down and he'd be like, sitting on the toilet or something, listening to the police scanner or eating a sandwich. And then he would hear a call and he'd get there. But I would get the footage first. If that makes sense. But then there's also 2 other news stations or 3 other news stations that I can sell for because he only represents his news station. Then I still have an open competition of who to sell my video to. If they wanted to pick it up, they would. Here in Palm Springs, unfortunately, the people cried a lot because I would get a lot of violent packages. As you can see, I got a lot of murders, stabbings, this, that, shootings. They said that I would make the Coachella Valley look bad, or I would make it look bad. I'm like, okay, well, where would you rather have news from? Would you rather find out what happened down the street, from your house last night, or you want team coverage of 6 people reporting live from the damn pony parade happening in Palm Springs? No. You want to know what all that crap was that went down last night, down the street from your house, from, cops and helicopters and sirens and all that. That's news. You don't care about the damn pony parade happening in Palm Springs downtown. People like ponies, but that's not news. That unfortunately was the argument that I kind of had with the news directors out there. So after that, I had an agency that I applied for, and they would ask me to go on some assignments, some protests. They would want footage of different things, fire, weather packages, floods. There was a plane crash that happened that they wanted, clips of and information. It was like that. So it went from 175 per clip to maybe $40 to $50 per clip because they were just being cheap. Now they didn't want to pay. And I talked to them too. I tell them, hey man, you don't have to pay for insurance, you don't have to pay for mileage, your vehicle, nothing, bro. You're just paying for the news clips. But I would give them 4 or 5 things to package in a night or in a day. Sometimes I would give them 2 or 3 things, on a busy weekend, of options for them to buy. They wouldn't buy it; they would just report on it. Oh, well, okay, whatever. So that was the thing. Whatever, all right, but yet, you look at the news and you would have 6 people reporting on the on the pony parade or whatever happening. So it is what it is. In LA, like I said, there's a huge market for that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the current price for per video of any scene or of any accident or whatever it is goes for about $275 a pop, and that's a flat rate of any video. Now in LA, there's about 10 or 15 different news stations that'll buy your video. So you can imagine if you have the story of the night, basically like let's just say that tornado or whatever the hell it was that hit Montebello today. If you have fantastic footage of that happening, you see people's roofs flying and shit like that or whatever on camera and capturing all this damage and devastation. You got the story of the night. All 10 of those channels are going to pick up your video. Just like paparazzi is, all 10 channels are going to buy it at $275 times 10. You can pretty much pay your mortgage in one night with one call. That's how that works. And of course, in LA, if you want to hear LA, I got police scanners in LA. That damn thing doesn't quiet down. It gets crazier and crazier by the night. So it is. It really, really is. It's really crazy. JJ says, so what's the difference between this and the movie Nightcrawler? Well, first of all, I'm not Jake Gyllenhaal. Second of all, the Nightcrawler, it's a movie and it's Hollywood, and it's a little bit of Hollywood. There was a point in time where Jake Gyllenhaal would grab the victim, drag him in front of a car, and leave him there. So that way it looks better cinematically, I guess, when he shoots his film and sells it to the news station or whatever. He would, do these things to set up and make the crimes look a lot more exciting than what they are. It's not like that. It's exactly the same thing, except in my car, and just everybody else's car as well. They have more than one scanner, because you can't scan all of LA, unless you're just segregated to one area, and that's the only area that you do. And you may not get hits every night. You might go to a bunch of crap calls, and have them be nothing, like this accident as an example. Yes, it's a vehicle overturned, but was there any injuries? Were the people extricated? Any fatalities? Not really a big story. But let's just say you approach it anyways, or you go towards it to catch it. That wasn't the story. So news stations won't buy it. So basically, that's kind of it. Second of all, it's usually one man that does it. I did it by myself. Every single night, Miranda came with me one night just to film, to be part of it. She didn't really like it. She got a little scared. We went to a stabbing call, I think, that night, and we never ended up finding the stabbing, but we were in a really bad part of the city that night, and she got a little scared. So I don't blame her. But yeah, it's basically no difference. It's the exact same thing. We're sitting there filming news as it happens and selling it to the news stations. We are reporters. We are the what do you call it? Uh, we're the newscasters. We're the people reporting live from the scene of whatever's happening, and we're the ones telling it live, and we're the ones up all night chasing it and finding it. So that's how it goes, guys. That's how it is. That's the real industry. Anybody tells you any different about what it is or what you do and this and that, they're all full of shit. I'll tell you that. Like I said, that's just how it was. Not every story is going to be a story about that kind of craziness. With my paparazzi skills that I've had too, I also had this. This was the guy. I don't know if you remember. It was one of the first one. Here, let me show you guys. I'm gonna show you the video. This poor guy. Let me see if I can find that video. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to tell you the whole story. I'm gonna show you that whole. I have it on my phone. Okay. Yes, I do have it. Okay. So this lady went freaking viral right here. Like I said, guys, once again, I don't condemn any of this. This has all happened. This is all news, but please, viewer discretion is advised. This is a true story. This is what really happened. Let me see if I can raise it. But basically, what happened is this lady right here. She went up. This is in one of the areas in Rancho Mirage, which is a very upper class area. This is where in the area of where Cotino is supposed to come up at the new Disney Living, whatever it is. I don't know what the hell you call it. The new living space or whatever that Disney's creating out here, the country club thing. This lady walked up to a gardener because I guess the gardener's using either the wind, the air blower or a weed whacker. Is making too much noise. This lady is a Karen. Comes up to the guy, tells him to shut it off. The guy says, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm working." She starts teasing him, calling him butterfly. Starts talking crap to him, and asks him if he has his papers because she's gonna call immigration on him. Straight up racist, Karen, whatever. Let me turn on the scanner real quick, because I kind of want you guys to hear like what she says. It was just terrible. And the gardener filmed it on his phone, by the way. She gets all up in his face. And you're not wearing a mask. Can you step away?
Can you show me your papers?
Oh. Can you move away?
No. Can you show me your papers?
Can you move away?
No, I want to see your papers.
You want to see my papers?
Yes.
Your immigration? Yeah.
Your papers, Mariposa.
You want my papers? Yeah. Your immigration or what? You want to work for immigration? I own Mexican's only salon. Ciao. Yeah. Oh no. So this Karen, homeboy's just cutting grass. He's doing his job. He's not bothering anybody. He's just doing his job. And she gets all up in his grill, asking for papers, calling him a mariposa, a butterfly. I don't know.
3 cameras. Possibly mobile, T-Mobile, Samsung.
What about it? You know everything, huh? Huh?
Filipino?
Yeah, I'm Filipino.
Oh, Vietnam.
Filipino. Well, actually, Chinese. I'm Chinese, actually. Yeah, little people. Yeah, I'm little people. Yeah. Idiot.
Oh my goodness.
So there's people in the world, guys, that are just like that for no reason. Homeboy's is doing his job, working hard to provide for his family. Well, guess what? Everybody got pissed off because the whole Trump thing was going on and Black Lives Matter and all this stuff and yada yada yada. Well, they decided to have a protest because one person found out who she was on Facebook, put it out there to everybody. I got the information too, and we literally went out there and saw the protest in front of her house. They were calling for her head. It was crazy. Check this out, guys. I actually got the story on this one. Actually made national headlines on this one. There's where she lives at the country club or HOA or whatever, homeowners association. Yes, I would probably cussed her out too. I would have flipped her off. I probably would have thrown some shit at her. You know, not because she's calling me racist things or asking for my papers, but because she's all up in my grill. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna come at me, don't come at me. I'm just working. Especially if you're just there, just trying. And check this out: the people that were protesting, they put it right in front of her house. Her house is right behind the brick wall that's right here, and it says "No racist." Oh, you gotta love that. And out of all my luck, out of everybody that came, they were out there just putting up the flags. It was a peaceful little protest. Maybe a good 15, 20 people showed up. And then out of the craziness, people with, they're banging drums and had the loud phones. This guy right here in the Corona shirt, that's the gardener right here, guys. He showed up with his whole family. I was so lucky that he showed up. Nobody had planned that he was going to show up to the protest, but I guess he wanted to see the people supporting him, and people were honking on the way as they were driving around. And guess who got the interview, guys? Look at that.
You were the one in the video, shooting the video, right? Yeah. Tell us how did it make you feel having this support? I mean, it's awesome to see this support from the beginning.
They'll play the tucanazo in the background before you get copyrighted. But anyways, we interviewed him, and then NBC News came, as you saw. Assholes, they're trying to jump on my damn story. Remember that, guys? That's one of the vocabulary words. Jumper. Yeah, that's what they did. They jumped on my story, and then I just basically took it further than that. I started talking in Spanish. I covered a different market, played it smarter than the other guy did. So, anyways, he gets interviewed. He gets told what happened. He tells his story. I interview him and his family, and then I get some really good shots of him, out there with his family. And that's his whole family standing next to him. I think that was his brother or brother-in-law, his wife, his son, daughter, and 2 daughters, and somebody else. I'm not sure, and I think the wife was expecting. So just a guy working very hard to do his name. I believe his name was George Ramos. Shoo! Puro país de trabajador. Yeah. And then look, then somebody figures out where she lives. Like I think she lives like right here. This is where it all happened, like right on the other side of this wall, literally where this thing was. And they're like, and this guy's over here diming her out. She's like, she lives right there, guys. It's right around the corner on this side. And then he realizes that it's me that I'm filming them. And then here they go. See, look, he started trying to taunt her to come out. Come on out, Karen. They have drums and all kinds of shit out there. That was freaking hilarious. They see the cops driving by. I'm like, what are you scared for? They're not gonna do shit. They're just make sure that you're keeping the peace. You can do it. You can be loud and do whatever you want until 9 o'clock. They're like, come on and ask for my papers. And they're playing reggaeton and all kinds of stuff, guys. It was cool. Just like I said, nice people. Just a helpless victim, I guess, of like stupidity. Uh, People came out to support the family, guys. Of course, they did the protest. Somebody called the cops on us. Whatever, you know. I was there documenting. I wasn't there to protest. That was about it. And then everybody went home peacefully and stuff like that. But everybody showed off their cause. Made a nationwide news. So definitely got some good money off those hits. That's how it works. That dude had to drop on her. He dropped on her hard. throwing her under the bus. Yeah, he was. He was literally diving around. He's like, she lives right there, guys, right there. I saw her about half an hour ago. She went and got her mail. I was like, he's almost diving around. But yeah, it was beautiful, guys. Like I said, not all news is, I guess, bad news. This happened to be bad news, and then I guess it turned into something a little bit more positive for the family. I guess people got a little bit of justice, that kind of thing, or whatever. I guess I want to see something really funny too. I'll show you this one. This one's not really funny, but to say, but it's funny to me. Uh, if you guys are familiar, I guess by any chance, of the deputy sheriff of Riverside County. Uh, I don't know. I get the feeling he was laughing at me. So this was a officer involved shooting in Indian Wells. It never happens, but some guy, I guess, was had some road rage, pulled out a gun. Um, Cops followed him, chased him into this country club. He got into the country club. He ran outside the car, charged the police officers with I guess a fake gun or a real gun, and he got shot by the cops. Obviously, he died. It happens, it was pretty terrible. Oh my god, we got the baby crying. She don't want to go to bed. And then the sheriff shows up. Where's he at? Right there, little handsome devil. There he is. Like, and he keeps staring at me, guys. I'm like, he's like, who's probably the fat guy right there that has the 760 news on his jacket? I never heard about that news before. Because the PIO is right next to him. The PIO is the public information officer, so he probably doesn't recognize that I'm a news agency. He's probably wondering what the hell I am. He's out there laughing. He's probably sizing me up. Maybe he's trying to offer me a job. I don't know. What do you think? Anyways, the sheriff's this guy right here. That's smiling. See, like he was looking at me. Yeah, later. Then he walks right by me just to kind of see what was up. He didn't park there. Yeah, but he was giving me some hard ass looks. Anyways, the dead suspect is like right in here somewhere in the corner. That's where he ended up dying, I guess, after he got shot by the cops. But yeah, it was just some crazy encounters. It is what it is. So yeah. They'd be like, she takes her mail this time. Yes, that guy was literally diving her out, guys. It was funnier than crap to see that, but it is what it is. It's just good times. Well, ladies and gents, that's what that was my adventures in my career. Uh, Celebrity paparazzi, professional paranormal investigator, news stringer or nightcrawler, however you want to call it, and now YouTube vlogger and daddy. So and streamer. Oh, by the way, guys, I have a special announcement for you guys. So I'm gonna start. We have a Twitch channel if you guys don't know about it, but we do have a Twitch channel. Let me see if I can put it up onto the. It's on our profile, by the way, too. So. There it is. I'll put it on the chat for you guys. Boom, there it is. So we do have a Twitch channel, guys. Make sure to subscribe and join. I don't think you have to pay to subscribe, or you can follow or whatever if you guys have an account. But yeah, it'll be pretty fun to check it out, guys, if you guys can. I'm gonna start doing Fortnite on there, and I'm also gonna be doing some really cool. I'm gonna be doing what's the other one called? Disney Dreamlife or the Disney Dreamlight Valley on there as well. Shout out to Alani Vibes, Kanani, Nani. She got me hooked on that. She recommended it to us when she was on her live stream a little bit while back. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so definitely we're gonna start doing that. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, just to kind of switch up the variety a little bit. But yes, we're still gonna have our lives. We're still gonna be talking about Disney stuff, maybe showing you guys some of our adventures, and we're gonna have surprise lives as well too. Maybe we might do some news stringing live. Maybe we do some paparazzi hunting. Some celebrity hunting. We might do some grave ghost hunting. Might go to a restaurant or a theme park. Who knows, guys? Who knows? We got some stuff planned in another week or so. Definitely. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, but we're gonna be live on there. I don't know when. I'm probably just gonna maybe just go randomly or whatever. But make sure you guys turn on notifications, and it'll let you guys know when I'm streaming. It'll be usually late night. But definitely gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna be playing like Fortnite. That one's going to be for the grown folks because we can get a little loose with the language up there, and I definitely want to take out my frustrations in the world and have a little fun and cut loose and just having fun hanging out with you guys. Maybe you guys can laugh at me when I get shot and and all that good stuff a lot, because oh my god, I was playing Fortnite just yesterday for about 10 minutes. I didn't even land off of that little thing you fly off of. By the time I landed, I got freaking shot from like 4 different ways from like 10 different people. I swear. I mean, those guys are freaking animals. But we'll play that. We'll play some fun games. And if anything, we'll coordinate with you guys if you guys are into the Fortnite and all that. Well, yeah, it'll be some fun. We'll grab some beer. We'll drink. We'll chill out. We'll have a fun live on Twitch. I'll do that way more often than this. This will still be our tea talk. We're definitely gonna have like I said, our family tea talk. Whenever. Oh, look, guys, my friend. I'm gonna show you this real quick. So this is my homie, Keith. He's one of our paparazzi friends that I've made. Thank you so much, Henry. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is one of my paparazzi friends, guys, and he's actually doing night crawling. What I was just showing you this whole entire podcast or whatever, not podcast. What is this? Live stream? Yeah, but he's doing it live. So I'm just kind of showing you some footage of what he's doing. I don't know what kind of call he's on. So my friend, yeah, when he's not paparazzi and he's doing this kind of stuff, this is what he does full time. So it's crazy. He does this all the time. But he's currently live right now, and he'll be live for like 5 or 6 hours. He'll get some crazy stuff. He'll get some police pursuits. He'll get like some shootings, crazy car accidents, fires, you name it. He gets it all, guys. But he lives in LA, so obviously it's a lot easier for him to get a lot more shenanigans than it is for me. Not married. He doesn't have no kids, at least not that he knows of. Um, but yeah, so good luck to him. To Keith out there tonight, hopefully stay safe. Oh, I guess that was it. Stream just ended. I don't think it ended. I think he got cut off. It happens. He has to log back in, and it's a process. Yeah, but most definitely, guys. Any questions, guys? Before we go, like I said, I want you guys to join me on Twitch. We're gonna be gaming. We're gonna have fun on there. Maybe when we do like the Dream Valley, which is like the Disney one, it'll be more family oriented. I'll do it on this channel, on our YouTube channel, and we'll also be on Twitch and all that too. But for our Fortnite and stuff that's more adult based, we'll do it. We'll keep it on Twitch. So that way we kind of keep this channel a little bit more family friendly, I guess, and all that good stuff. But yeah, it'll be fun. JJ, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so how JJ's already on there too as well. I'm down to run some games. Let me know. Yeah, bro. If you have Fortnite or whatever, we'll set up a schedule, man, and we can tag team some of these people. You guys can show me what's up. So I'm brand new at this, guys. Like I said, I'm not very good at video games, so you'll hear me being being an asshole, making an idiot out of myself. But it'll be fun. You guys will have a good time. I'll cut a little loose. I'll get a little crazy. You guys will see a fun side of me. Not that everybody sees all the time, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you guys have any questions. Please let me know. If you have any questions about the whole Nightcrawler thing, incidents, whatever. Like I said, I'll be more than happy to transfer them. And yes, I will make you guys mods too. Absolutely, yes. As soon as I find out how the hell to even do that, but I will for sure, 100%. I will make you guys mods. But yeah, definitely follow or subscribe or whatever it's called on Twitch. As you can see, we're also doing a live there as well too. This is also being broadcasted on Twitch. And if I'm not, please let me know. It should be. So I just saw myself on there. There we go. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, look handsome. Wow. Okay. What is all this? Huh. At level 4, man. Twitch has all these little like uh chingos on it. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not even sure how the heck can even. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'll figure it out. Sorry. I don't even know how to even add you as a mod. Hmm. Anyways, I'll figure it out, guys. I'll figure it out at some point or another. Sorry. Yeah. Well, you all invested into it. I'm like, oh wow. Yeah, because every time I go on the damn thing, there's so much like little buttons and chingaderas and this and that, and I don't know what the hell all this crap. Like, oh my god, look, I just clicked on something else, and all this like pop up stuff just came up right now. So it's just like, okay, this, that. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna select that. I don't want that. Default, minimized. I don't know. Oh man, I'm telling you, it is what it is. I deleted my message. I'll post on post an icon. I'm sorry, JJ. Please forgive me. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god. Okay. See, you see what I'm saying, guys? You guys are gonna have fun with me. Yeah. I don't even know how to do all this. All right, we'll learn. I'm gonna have like somebody like help me out. All right. So you got a badge on here. Pin the message. How do I add you as a Beachy mod? Where's the Beachy mod button at? Chinga. That'd be all difficult. Look at this. All these buttons. It's a freaking chat. Jeez. Like, why is there so many preferences? You gotta go through your settings, maybe on YouTube. I don't think it's on YouTube. Chat settings, chat highlight, mod view, shield on. Auto mod. Oh wait. Okay. No. It's funny. I can ban you guys, but I can't add you guys as freaking mods. Letting if right click on something. No, that's not it. I'll have to Google it or something. All right. Well, whatever. Like I said, I'll add you guys on for sure, guys. I'm sorry. Like I'll figure it out eventually. But I'll go ahead and I'll add you guys as mods for sure. Henry, for sure. JJ, I got you guys on here as well. You guys will be on here. So for sure, I'll make sure to go ahead and add you guys in into the whole thing. Just like I said, I don't know what the hell. Isabel, what's up, Isabel? Gary, he's got banned us next. Yeah, I know. Like, I don't want to ban you guys because there's all these like buttons and stuff on here, and like I don't want to end up banning you guys on accident. You know, like that's not what I'm trying to do. Pero ando de pendejo aquí, you know, picándole los botones. So I don't know. I don't know. See, like, and that was the thing too. When I was on Twitch, I was like, "This is gonna be easy. This is gonna be great. We're just gonna add it in, and everything's gonna be great. Okay, cool, whatever, right?" And then I get on here, I'm like, "What the hell's all this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What I gotta do now? What I gotta like all this crap, so much work, blah blah blah." Mira, a ver, vamos a ver. Let me see. And I'm still curious. Here we go. All right, okay. I think I found it. Ya chingamos. All right, here we go. Oh, All right, here we go. Let's see who else we got. I think I found it. I think I found it. I really did. I think. Okay, we gotta go back. And okay. And I gotta get JJ on here. JJ. Okay, JJ, I think I did it. Yes. Did I do it? And yes, Isabel, yes, there's too many platforms I can't keep up. There's too many chingaderas here. Little twinkly lights, la chingada, everything. I don't know what it is. There's so many things on here. But yeah, I think I got it. I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I done did it. Okay, let me close the app. Be right back. Okay. I got you, bro. I think I got you on here as a mod. JJ, I think you're on the mod. Okay. Boom. Yep. All right, cool. Got you guys. Bam. Vámonos. I got a sword. All right, so you get your shank. Yes, tú. Listo. JJ, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. All right. What's tomorrow? Thursday? All day? I was gonna say I'll probably get on it, but the baby's crying. I gotta take out the trash. It's trash day. I don't know why she's crying. She probably doesn't want to go to bed. But yeah. I got to add the icon soon. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I'll figure out how to do all this right here. But yeah, it'll be fun, for sure. But I'm gonna definitely tomorrow night, guys. I usually go on like around maybe 10 o'clock at night. I'll probably go on for like 2 hours. Probably end like a little bit after midnight or whatever, depending on what it is. And if not, you might get lucky. If you guys are still up, you guys will get notified. But if I'm still up, I might even go live in a little bit, depending when the baby goes to bed. Right now it's what, like 10, 11? Yeah, I might go on for a little bit today. Do a little bit of Fortnite or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have a little fun. But guys, thank you so much for joining us on the live today. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being there, for supporting me, for supporting us. Thank you for going on Twitch, guys. I want Miranda to go on Twitch too. It'll be funny as hell. Like we can sit here and we can play games together and be idiots. Uh, it'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully, like I said, the baby will be asleep, so she'll have a little bit of time to herself to have fun with us for a little bit. Maybe on Friday too, or the weekend. So, like I said, I'll probably get on it later on tonight, guys. Maybe just for a little bit, just to have a little fun, just to get a little taste. We'll see how that goes. And it's a whole different setup that I have for all this, but yeah, it'll be fun. But for sure, let's do it. Let's have fun. Isabel, I can't wait. Henry, you're all set up. You're good. Isabel, let me add you. Are you on Twitch too? A ver. Yeah, it was fun, bro. Thanks for sharing another adventure. Yes, man, absolutely. Yes. It's my pleasure, guys. Thank you for coming with me. So now you guys know all the tea on Dave and all the Desfam. You guys know about all the little side jobs we've done, all the little hustles, all the little side hustles. Do you guys know about my DJ business? You guys know about that too? No. All right, that'll be another one. We'll talk about when I was a DJ. Yeah. We used to do that. No, trying to recover my password. Give me a sec. No worries. If I see you, if I see you in the chat, I'll add you. Y todo eso. So no worries. And if not, I'll add you later on if we go, like I said, live in a little bit. So don't sweat it. But for sure, yeah. Yeah, guys. Let you guys know too. If you guys need a DJ for your parties, I play Spanish, English music. I got a little bit of everything. I can produce anything special for you guys if you guys need. Doing full on DJ services. I wanted to let you guys know I'm going to launch my website hopefully pretty soon. I'm going to have my own website dedicated to my DJ business, which is a side hustle that we have as well too. I just bought brand new gear, a brand new PA system, brand new lighting. Everything's controlled electronically and digitally. So you guys are going to get the best of everything. And obviously just mention, our Desfam channel on here, guys. We'll throw in a little special discount for you guys. For any party, any friend, any compa, whatever needs a paro, do whatever. So yeah, so we got that coming up, guys. So that's really really awesome. Thank you so much for everything, guys. You guys are freaking awesome. CM Manny, I'm sorry, CM. Like I said, I don't want to scare you away. I just wanted to be real with you guys for a little bit. But thank you so much for stopping by. If you're still with us, Manny, thank you so much for not running away. But yeah, it wasn't really Disney related today. But everything else will be. We'll talk about Disney. We're gonna be going to Universal Studios pretty soon, so very excited about that. Very, very, very excited about that. For the first time ever, we're taking the whole family, taking the baby. I can't wait to see that. We're definitely gonna go live for that one. Yeah, so I'm very excited to see how that goes. Definitely got some adventures planned for you guys too in the near future. We definitely got Coachella Fest, Stagecoach coming up. We're gonna do paparazzi out here in the Palm Springs area when those parties come true. I'm still waiting for that email to go through for me to let me know that we got into Stagecoach again for me and Miranda. We'll definitely be doing a live on there. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, guys. So we'll wrap it up for this one. Thank you so much. This was educational. Got to know different things and what it is. Yeah, so I'm glad you guys got a little bit of something on here, learned something new about the industry. Very grateful for everything, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, once again, guys, have a great night. I will probably see you guys maybe in like less than an hour, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever. We'll see what's going on with the baby. Put her to bed. Take care of everything. Make sure the house settles down. We'll do some Fortnite or whatever. We'll have a little fun. And then we'll go from there, guys. And then, like I said, I'll be on Twitch a lot more than I will on our lives and everything else. We'll have fun, guys. Have a great night, everybody. Please stay safe. Please stay warm. Please stay out of the rain. Hey, Isabel, there we go. We got Isabel right here. Yeah, see, my jacket, Isabel. There you go, Isabel. Just added you as a mod. Andale. Sauce. All right, guys. Cool, Isabel. I think you let Henry know. He'll tell you how to do your. I don't know. We have to restart it or no. I don't know. Whatever. he'll tell you how to get going on this chingadera. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later on. Thank you so much, guys, from the Desfam. You guys have a great night. Stay safe. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Rato, vato.